right, enough of that.
The most reluctant.
Enough of that. Get out of here, Falcon. You're drunk. All right. So, welcome back to Super D&D episode 18. 18 already, which is crazy. Only 2 off of 20. And this first arc we got going might be coming to a close pretty soon. Either way.
Or not.
Last time, the Motley Misfits rushed to Usicha City Center to aid in the battle against Morose Industries. However, the fight took a turn as Kandor lashed out at the General in the darkness being created by Duststorm. The party rushed in to help, the General staying on his feet, saying he's prepared to face any mistakes he's made. The party tried to talk Kandor down, mainly from Arya, but as he approached the General, Ian laid into Kandor using his demonic strength. As Kandor is face-to-face with the General once again, Arya was able to feel 3 large objects landing on the west side of the city center. Inside of one of them outsteps Clay, but not quite as the same as you last saw him. And the other 2 pods, horrific humanoid creatures begin rushing out. That is where we pick back up, with the battle still raging. Arya, it's your turn.
I hate this.
Horrible.
This is so horrible.
We had plans. I just remember that, and I don't remember what they were.
I had 5 plans before I just settled on one because I ran out of time.
What happens when you fall asleep?
So, first things first. Who are all these people around me?
People around you, you can see Medusa, Mood Calling, Ace is currently in front of you,
Ace is
and
on,
Continue
okay.
is there, and Cole is there.
Okay. So first things first. I don't know if I want to do that. Okay. Nah, I'm not gonna do what I want to do. That's fine.
You
Okay.
sure? Are you absolutely positive, Kaboodle?
That messed
You know what? You know what? Fine. I challenged you. Fuck you. Okay. First things first that I'm gonna do is heal Medusa. I'm staying where I am because judging how she got hurt last time by a small little sniper shot and that fucking triggered her, I'm just gonna stay where I am. Heal. So at least she gets her health, a little bit of her health back. Okay. And after that, I'm gonna fucking, what's his face? I'm gonna call out to Duststorm. And I'm gonna say, you have to trust me. I'm not going to hurt him or you, but I need to go up to where you're at because I have a plan. And
that's the whole inspired action.
that's the whole, okay. Okay. So with this, this is a risk I'm taking, but you know what? It's gonna be fine. It's gonna be fine.
Risks are fun.
Yeah, sure.
Oh no!
I'm gonna
Wait, what?
spread out my wings.
Okay.
So I have the heartbeat sense.
Yes, you know
'Cause
where
of
allies are.
Am I able to sense who's on the roof? Like at least, cause I'm feeling like, judging by like how Duststorm is, he stays a lot of the time on roofs, from what we've seen.
It's a little weird just because Duststorm is the entirety of the storm.
Oh
He is the Duststorm. He's not creating it.
Oh, okay. That's
becomes
weird.
it.
That's weird. But that's cool. I like that. That's still okay. So I'm gonna take out my wings, and I'm gonna purposely fly with the twister to land on one of the shortest but highest buildings, I guess you could say.
All right, roll me an acrobatics.
That's what I thought. Okay.
Pretty good.
Okay.
Okay, so immediately as you whip off the ground, you are thrown to the side in the direction of the tornado, and you do crash into a couple things here and there. But you
Okay,
whip
I'll take
around.
it.
You take 15 points of bludgeoning damage,
I'll
but
take
you are able to manage to land on. I'll give you an option of 2 places. This place is lower to the ground because kind of like a glass walkway that goes it's a good bit above the road there, but it's like a walkway between this building here and the building across from it. Or you can end up over here on top of the
I'm gonna go over
substation
here.
or the. Okay.
Glass monorail.
Yeah.
Once landing there, do I see this whole situation below me? Roughly.
You catch maybe a brief glimpse of it, but it's too far down because you're about
Yeah, okay.
60
That's
feet
fine.
up in the air.
Okay, that's fine. So I'm gonna then call out to everyone. I'm gonna call out and say, "The fight isn't over," and I'm gonna point to the general direction of where I last felt the breeze of the 3 large objects.
Alrighty.
There's 3 big things over there. I'm pretty sure they're helicopters. Maybe, I don't know.
Okay.
But we have bigger fish up front. Okay, that's it. That's my turn.
Alright, that ends your turn.
Yee.
As now Crag's turn, who's gonna end up bowling through a lot of these guys, bouncing them around. Knocks the dead body all over. Comes to this space. Goes right by Medusa. And then curls back around into this thing once again, which knocks it back. And then he goes through the building that way.
You know, at least we evacuated the people.
Alright, Bone Man's turn. Who's going to help Lithe over there finish off that one. Cole's turn. Cole is a little conflicted on what's going on, but is going to start moving in this direction and then not do anything this turn. Alright, it's now the Silver Mop's turn. Athena's up after that.
Neat.
So,
All right.
I believe in you, Snyder.
Well, I got something. So is the sandstorm still like blocking my view and everything like that, right?
you can see up to your edge of your radius currently, yeah.
Okay.
So you can see
Alright.
Ian just a little bit. You see the general not looking so great. You see Candor just got ripped into pretty well.
And
they're all kind of trying to grab onto Candor.
Yeah, it's not my style. I don't want to deal with that. I heard there was a fight going on, so.
You also heard from Arya that there's something over that way. Generally.
Yeah, I'm gonna go
Somewhere over there.
let's start
Question,
with
Purple.
Yes.
straight like this. way.
So at this point, like the shadow hands are still pointing into the
Yes.
direction of the nearest enemy, right?
Yes.
Okay.
So then it would be pointing this way.
Yes.
Ah. Would I know what that is exactly? Because I still haven't used that.
there's
Anyway, whatever.
there's something over there.
There is something over there. All right.
I believe you have
If I
advantage
make
for
my
2
way-
more turns as well
Oh, really?
because of continuum.
Yeah, I'll just make my way over to where it leads. How far is that? Oof, 100 feet. Okay, I can do that. I'm gonna bucket charge with
Okay.
an extra dash as well.
Getting on an action point,
Make it there.
and then using 3 action points total to get 80. You can get up to that pretty easily. And you have
Yeah.
1 extra action point. A moment.
Eh.
Okay. Move your token all the way over there.
Yeah. That's really.
I got you. Boom. Okay. And that will hit, and you see that ends up finishing it off.
Is that it? Is that the fight?
Then the gremlin changes to something here.
Oh, good.
Okay, and I believe that will end your turn for now. Athena's turn. The next player up will be Daniel.
Hey.
Well, I can see everybody now.
Yes.
Except for Mop and Phantasma.
But aren't we connected in like the mental way still?
Yes. You're telepathically connected with Mop still, yes.
Yes. I don't. Athena doesn't really know what's going on. She assumes the general is being attacked, but other than that, she hasn't really seen anything. So can I just keep everything up and
Okay.
put precog on both Candor and the general to give advantage and disadvantage?
Okay. Disadvantage of the general. No, I'm kidding. Alright, yeah, go ahead and roll me the 2 precogs and roll me a concentration or focus.
Everyone has advantage on steadfast.
You're muted, Carol.
Candor.
I mean on candor.
Yeah. So, everybody has advantage
Oh,
on.
wait, no, Carol's just not here.
It was more to give him disadvantage,
Advantages.
but I could instead just do 3.
I mean, putting one on the general gives him advantage against saves as well. But right now, Ashley is just applying to that. You have advantage against Candor.
Yes, but yeah. Sorry, my bad.
It's just also giving him a disadvantage. You're not
Yeah.
overlapping anything.
Okay.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah, and then just using my other action points to keep the telepathy and the clairvoyance
Roll
up.
me a concentration or focus, please.
Yeah.
Eee.
Ooh.
That was 2.
I'm gonna say that I'm assuming you're gonna make
It
the
should have
telepathy.
gotten easier because it's only 2 people outside of my line of sight now.
Yes, I'm gonna say though, because of the 2, the telepathy drops.
Okay,
Because you
that's
can't,
fine.
because it's trying to stretch it to Mop, and because of that, it drops the other ones. Which I'm assuming I was gonna give you the choice of telepathy or the clairvoyance, and I'm pretty sure you're gonna pick the.
Clairvoyance thing.
Yeah. Okay. So telepathy is now down.
Okay.
That I believe end your turn. Ace is up. Ace, who was kind of moved up to here, is going to fire at both Moon Calling and Continuum,
No.
which he manages to hit both, and then he is going to run past both of them. Both of them get attack opportunities, however, which miss. He's able to get up to here. Continuum, however, is going to turn around and make it so his natural 1s and natural 20s are reversed. And then is going to back up this way a little bit. Crumble, turn, just kind of focusing on that. Steiner, you see him walk off into the distance towards the target you know is supposed to be there.
Why?
No Face is unconscious at the moment. Daniel, it's your turn.
Whew, okay. These 2 are still kicking the crap out of each other, right?
Yeah, and Ian kind of did like about half of Candor's health.
Well, okay. I want to, just because I don't know how. Okay, I guess I'll just. Oh, I'm on edit. What did you do? Okay,
I don't
I'm
know, I
going
haven't
to
done it.
inspired action.
Okay.
All right. I just basically I want to create just multiple portals. But my inspired action is I want these to auto succeed if possible. I don't think that I can. I just want to get rid of him, like move him just off in the distance, and then I want to portal him just back 1 square, and then me.
Who
I
are you
want to
portaling
portal
away?
into the center, right over here.
Okay. Roll me.
Wait, who are you portaling?
It won't auto succeed because
Yeah.
it's not quite something like that. It's not something super difficult for you, but roll me a concentration or focus, please.
Now this is the part where I fail miserably.
You could also do a heroic action to.
But the thing is, it's not a traditional just ability.
Who's just portaling? Sorry.
19.
I am just portaling.
He is just portaling, but he doesn't have that many action points, so it can't just auto. Well, actually, I think
Yeah,
he
he
might.
does.
Hold on.
What?
1, 2, 3, 4. I think it would be 6 actually. So no.
No, I
To do all
don't
that.
quite.
But that will be. You said you were swap him back, swap you there,
Yeah.
and then you're on the side of the building
me?
over here.
What do you mean? I can't resist this?
It's a portal.
Okay.
Go kill those things, all right?
No!
Don't complain.
I'm
know
gonna
he's-
complain.
He's just gonna fly over there, you know.
And I'm gonna make a speech.
Okay, what do you say?
Hey, I have a dream. No, I'm gonna. I'm
Four
gonna
score
portal
and 7
between-
years ago.
I'm gonna portal between the two of them.
Out of portal of hell.
Sort of half like pushing the general back. I know I can't actually push him back because he's much bigger and stronger than me. But
Between them.
I'm gonna wedge between them. I'm gonna look at both of them and be like, "What are you doing? Stop it! Are you two insane? At a time like this, you're gonna throw your emotions out and try and kill each other instead of the real issue here. Grow up, both of you. General, I appreciate everything you've done for us and the help that you have given. But of all people here, you should know that the mission comes first. Because if this plan fails, we're gonna let another psychopathic, is that the word? Psychopathic maniac, yeah, loose on the city. Again.
Says that too. Is that the word? Oh,
That's the blooper. Like he says it properly in the movie, but in the bloopers, you're like,
Yeah.
yeah. Anyway, no, it was good. Roll me a persuasion, please. at
I'm not
advantage.
done.
wait,
I'm
no,
not
Oh,
no,
done.
no.
gotcha. Sorry. Go ahead.
Sorry.
I know that you have made mistakes in your life and you feel a sense of need to settle this, but just not now. And you turning around, pointing my finger at Candor, I get it. He did you wrong, and you decide that now is the time and place to take care of those issues in the middle of a fight against the person who did the most wrong to you. I know the general, and he would never do something without a good reason, but he is also a human. He makes mistakes. Look, a great hero died for us to have a chance in this fight. If you guys want to kill each other after all of this is done, then fine, go for it. But now is not the time.
He's connected.
Yes.
He's connected through telepathy.
No, that died because Earthina rolled a 2.
I rolled a 2.
Yeah. So, Daniel, as you're standing there, kind of arms outstretched between the two, the wind of the tornado from Duststorm just whipping around, debris, the sounds echoing through the air that you can just hear, the crash of whatever's off in the distance, and these almost inhuman screams that bring you back to the times with the horsemen, zombie-like creatures. But Candor's eyes lock onto yours, especially when you say, he's human. He makes mistakes. You see his shoulders kind of slump. And you hear, fun. And he turns around.
Oh my god.
And
Jeffrey and I still holding on to him.
yeah, and then Ashley and the Phantom and Jeffrey rotate around, almost smacking into Daniel, because they're still clinging on. But it seems you've put his attention elsewhere. Well done.
Is okay. As Athena watching all of this, is this believable? Like,
You can roll an insight if you'd like.
I'd like to mention that everyone has a heartbeat sense.
Ari is just sobbing. If you could hear that though, she'd be like
You think
crying.
he's plans to? He's very much thinking about the idea of, I'm gonna finish this later.
Huh.
But right now it seems like he's
Okay.
not planning on doing that. Well done, Daniel.
Man, you just had to go make peace. I want to.
That was really good.
It was really good.
Yeah, I literally planned on writing that down
Um,
like 3 days ago, but I just didn't, and I was writing it down as my turn was approaching. I'm like, oh god.
All right. Yes.
if he does switch and go back to fighting, can I change my precog to give him advantage instead, or do I just have to?
Nah. Right now it's just on him. At the moment. But no,
Okay.
you cannot switch it, unfortunately. Jeffrey,
I know I can drop it though.
Jeffrey, you'll be the next player character, and then Ashley directly after that. But we're going to Medusa right now. Medusa's gonna pick herself up, and kind of wander this way, a little confused, as this one gets turned to stone.
Uh-oh.
Oh, sorry. You're so stealthy, Poke, that you're hiding in there. Moon Collins gonna run over to Medusa, end up giving her, kind of embracing her and talking to her, but you guys can't hear that conversation right now. El Phantasma, it's your turn.
Does it take an action point for my phantom to let go of?
Nah, he can just let go.
All right, he's gonna have let go, and I'm gonna try to continue having my dang shadow thing still going.
Okay, roll me a concentration or focus, please.
Concentración.
I'm gonna say it drops. The gremlins start to scatter outwards. You feel them just kind of leaving off into different parts of the city.
Oof.
I feel that.
Yeah, you feel the shadow that envelops them. All just take off from people's shoulders. You feel like the kind of pressure and weight behind all of you that was kind of pointing in the direction, all just and then disappear offwards.
Well, since I have a general idea where most of them are, how many action points do I have left?
I'm gonna say to try to keep that up, it's gonna use half of your action points, so that you have 2 left.
I have 2 left. All right. So let's use. I'm gonna use my movement as well as. Why do I not see? Oh wait, I'm on the Phantom link. That's why. There it is. There's my sheet. All right. I'm gonna use Ghost Stride and Shadow Aura.
Would that have affected your concentration roll at all?
Wait, what?
The sheet.
I
Is
think
it the same rolls, or did he just roll for?
what's
shadow?
your plus on concentration on it? Like, did you roll the concentration roll from the Phantom?
No, I have them overlaid, so
Gotcha.
they're like on top of each other.
Okay,
So I did roll from the Cortez sheet,
Gotcha.
but then I for some reason switched back to the Phantom sheet.
Gotcha. I was just
looking
making
at
sure.
the
Sorry.
abilities. Yeah, I don't think the Phantom has concentration. But let's see. What was I doing? Oh yeah, that's right. I was ghost striding, so that means 30 feet of movement plus the extra 40. I'll be roughly around here,
Okay.
and I would also be invisible.
Gotcha.
And that ends my turn.
All right, just making you invisible for now, so I know that until the beginning of your turn, you're invisible. Okay, it's now Kandor's turn. He currently is still being grappled by Ashley and Jeffrey. So you coming for a ride?
Hey, free movement, I'll take it.
Let's see.
Same.
How much can he move? Let me just remind myself.
And Jeffrey's in metal form, isn't he?
Yeah.
Yes, I am.
Oh my god.
How much does the metal form weigh? Do we ever
A
put it on?
lot.
I know it's a lot.
Roughly-
200.
Roughly
pounds or
1,000. Roughly 1,000 pounds.
Oh, okay, that's nothing for him. Gotcha. He can easily lift over double that.
Yep.
He also has blood prison wrapped around him.
Yeah.
But that's not affecting him. I
Okay.
know.
He's
I'm
able
just
to.
saying.
He's just running this way, and you both be coming with him.
Yes! It's like a
Okay.
taxi service, hell yeah.
Sit on his shoulders, throw your hands up, be like, wee!
He is out of precog's range.
Yep.
He's within stabbing distance.
So is Jeffrey, if you really think about it. Okay. So
Stab something made out of metal.
he's over there, and that's where he ends his. Actually, he can use.
You can with enough heat.
See, he could use 2 more action points to get to there, and then he can punch that thing once. Let's see. I don't know if that's gonna hit or not. No, dodge out of the way. You see this big punch at very disadvantage, trying to break through the blood prison, which kind of bends and stabs, and then it misses the thing as it quickly, very almost glitches out of the way it moves so fast. All right, the general's turn. You see, he's gonna kind of step up to next to Daniel, just put a hand on his shoulder. Thanks. And then he's just gonna keep running forward. Can't quite get as far. He can get to there. Jeffrey, your turn. Ashley, you'll be up next.
Well, I had a thing, and then that thing got voided out by Daniel. So I'm gonna keep metal form up.
Okay.
But I think what I'm gonna do is use a. Well, it's gonna have to be either a heroic or an inspired action. So I think I'll go with the heroic action.
Okay.
And
Oh?
this is gonna be ambitious. So since I'm already in metal form,
Okay.
I'm gonna let go of Candor.
Okay.
I want to turn my arm forward, and I want to shoot the shards out of my arm like a Gatling gun
Alrighty.
in a wide spray that covers this area.
Okay, doing like a sweeping across kind of thing.
Yeah, like that.
Okay, roll me a concentration or focus to start.
Okay. Concentration or focus.
Okay.
26.
26, yep. Roll me a roll me an mental or ingenuity as well.
Okay. All right.
Pretty good. Okay, 33. No, 32. 30,
33.
Yeah, 33. I was right the first time.
Mm.
Okay.
26 and 33.
Roll me a heavy. No. Yeah, heavy. Heavy shard or heated shard or whatever, whichever you want. This is for. Oh my god.
Oh.
I'll tell you, you don't have advantage.
Oh.
Okay.
Can I use my heroic action to get advantage?
No. So, they take 83 damage. All the one in this particular group, except for these two here, because they have not fully come out of the pod.
Okay.
And they were able to kind of avoid it. But all of these other ones, however, let's see. Can I do this? Does this work? No, it doesn't work. Okay. I'm just gonna put a little red dot on them. They're still up, but they look pretty weak already. Like, they kind of look sickly, and like you're seeing these awful thing. Like the one directly in front of you as you reach out has this awful, like, it doesn't even have a jaw. Like, these are all one token just to represent them, but this one doesn't have a jaw and just has like teeth coming out at odd angles on their face. There's no eye on the right side. It has only one arm that's on the front of its chest, but it has like 7 legs coming out at odd different angles. It's kind of rotating and thrashing about. And other ones are very similar near you.
Gross.
As you get into them, it just sinks right through their skin and passes out the other side of their body. They're looking very rough. Okay. Ashley, it's your turn.
Okay.
You're not in a great spot.
I'm actually in a perfect spot, and you'll see why in a second. In one fell swoop, while she says this, because she's gonna say something to Candor, But she's going to sit on Candor's shoulder. So while she's
Okay.
majestically moving around Candor's body to sit on his shoulder, she's gonna say, there we go, big guy. Just keep your head in the game. We almost have this war won. And then she's going to assume her perch, her beautiful
Oh my god.
straddle perch on Candor's shoulder.
Caroline.
I love this. And she will proceed to shoot some. Okay, really quickly. I'm gonna up my heartbeat sense for everyone.
Okay.
I need to remember that.
1 heartbeat
So,
sensed, keeping it up.
Ping back out. These things don't have a heartbeat, right?
Oh, they do, but they're all like irregular. And you sense there's sometimes in multiple there's like 2 to 5 hearts.
Well, everyone feels that too. Welcome to my world.
Oh god.
And then there's an echo, by the way, Cullen. You can deal with it now if you want to, but I just want to let you know that
That's
I can
why
hear
the
myself
noise gate.
clearly. No. The noise gate was for Streamlabs, not for the actual mic. I am going to.
That's where you're hearing the echo, though.
What?
That's where you're hearing the echo, though, aren't you? No?
We're hearing it through you.
We're hearing it through
Yeah,
you.
it's through your mic somehow.
What the
Yeah.
fuck? How?
I don't know.
Well, it's amplifying the fact that you're God, and it knows that you're God, so therefore.
Love that. I think I'm just gonna do.
Ah, you changed setting, I see.
What are these guys? What did Jeffrey do? I'm sorry.
He Gatling gunned them.
Yes, Gatling Gundam. Okay, cool. There's nothing else.
Just Gatling gun.
Everyone say, there you go,
I
big
use
guy.
the move gun. It's my new ability. I shoot a gun.
Love that. I mean, you do make bullets. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna do bloodshot to the 3 immediate ones in front of Candor and I.
Go ahead. Let's see if you can hit.
Ooh. Oh, can I? No.
The first one misses.
Fine.
The second one
fourth.
hits.
Yes.
Yeah.
So really
The
quickly,
third
it
one
was.
hits because of the plus 4.
It's gonna be from her left to her right. So she's shooting one
Gotcha.
at this guy.
So
Then,
that
then
one
at this
lives.
guy,
Let's see.
and one at this guy, because then she can bring them down to low, and Candor can finish them. And Jeffrey.
So
She's in a great position right now. She's happy. She has Jeffrey and Candor.
the two that you hit.
Rattle Candor. This is gonna be great.
So right next to Kendor's head, right, and then the one on Jaffrey. You miss the first one as it very quickly moves out of the way with like a almost lizard-like quality to it, and it goes through and hits the other two, and they crumple on the floor, writhing and thrashing about.
Lizards, where the fuck did Komodo and Flame Gel slink off? to?
All right, last laugh's turn. Next up will be Ian at the top of the round. But hold on, I need to put something in. I need to do this real quick just so I don't forget. He goes on the 19, I believe.
I would just also like to mention I still have a blood mark on Elias Morose and Candor here, and everyone can feel those particular heartbeats because they're the top of the list of the heartbeats here. Just mentioning it.
Okay, cool. All right, last laugh.
The storm is still going on, right?
Oh yeah,
Okay. I just wanted.
last laugh is actually going to go into this building, and he's currently out of sight at the moment.
Peachy.
Oh.
Psychosis is going to disengage and follow him.
Peachy.
X is going to continue to try to drag No Face. Gets him to there.
Poor X.
Drop Dead is no longer has the directionary mark. Is just going to say something up to the storm
Can
that
feel heartbeat.
yeah. Actually no, with the heartbeats, if you could feel the heartbeats. But the thing is, the abominations. Oh, they would be on the heart thing now. Yes, they would, because they have heartbeats. So
Just not normal heartbeats.
so she can actually fire no problem then, because that's all she needs to be able to hit something.
Really?
Yeah.
No.
If she has any kind of mark on something, she can hit it. And then she
I
turns
don't
over,
know that I'm helping her out, and that's pretty dope.
fires that one and kills it. Yes, Kostya.
That was Poke.
Oh, Poke.
that was
It was quiet. I thought Kostya was
It
saying
sounds
something.
so much alike.
It's when they're
guys.
quiet. It's hard to tell who's who. Okay.
Yeah,
Poke's real
well,
quiet
you know.
today.
Anyways,
You can play a Theta. That's fine. Yeah, you're real quiet for me. I'll turn you up. I think.
You guys switch sheets. That'd be funny.
so the question was, so basically, since my thing came down with the shadow pointing thing, right?
Yes.
Everyone would still have an idea where they were because of where they last
Yes.
pointed, right?
They last pointed.
Okay.
Yes. But like they have, it's up to them if they think their character will remember. All right.
Okay, that makes sense. All right.
Mr. D4Ed, you got teleported away. You know nothing about Candor being on your side. You don't know where really anything is, because it's fucking
Heartbeat
dark.
sense.
But however, it's an
Bigger?
it would be a little bit bigger, actually, now that I'm thinking about it. Not much, but a little bit.
Maybe bigger.
There we go.
And he has heartbeats.
You can see some things and feel them around you.
My token was a 15-foot square now.
Oh, that's right. You are physically bigger as well.
Yeah, that's fine. There you go.
Or it should be bigger than him.
So here's what I want to do. Okay. All right. This is the last of we're seeing in. This is the last of Dan that we're gonna see for a long time. So I'm gonna blow the last inspired here.
Okay.
Come on.
And here's the plan.
Okay.
I would like to turn into a massive demonic fireball.
Okay.
Oh.
What?
Go this way
Explain.
and go this way
Okay.
through everything. Then so I'm going here, rolling back around, gonna hit Clay,
Oh my god. Like
and then I'm
Sonic
gonna
the
go through
Hedgehog.
here. I'm just gonna hit everything. I still have a plus 10
Yes,
and
you do.
technically 7 action points.
Oh no.
Oh yes.
Like chaos control.
What do you mean? Oh yes, that's gonna hit you too.
So,
It's fine.
Yeah, because he has the because he was given the extra 2 on his turn, or before his turn.
But it's fine.
And Jeffrey's metal. You see, we're fine. Just, this is fine.
copycat.
Roll me a concentration or focus. Oh, nice, nice.
Ships, right?
Roll me an demonic at advantage because of the natural 20.
Where's demonic?
Should be up a little, up in the up under deafness. There you go.
Yeah.
I found it. I found it.
23 plus 10?
Yeah.
33. So
Roll me an athletics and then a heavy demon claw. Just one of them.
okay, 55.
55
So
athletics.
good. So fucking good.
Okay. Okay. So, as you rush forward, you see that like 2 of these manage to avoid it getting out of the way. Just mainly these 2 in the back. But
Okay, I will say it is a 32. So just keep
yes,
that in mind.
it's really good.
Wait, it's actually a 37 because I have advantage on attacks.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, you do. That being said, those ones still dodge out of the way.
Yeah, just wanted to.
Staying at 20 there, motherfucker.
However, as he
Oh, that was the shit.
you get almost the entirety of that group. And in
They
the
just
process,
got absolutely destroyed,
I
by the way.
fucking love
yeah,
it.
as you bowl through,
At the end of this, I'm dropping Dan.
it not okay. Good to know. This gets knocked into the building because he hits it. These ones kind of rattle around inside, screaming through. You come back through. I need Ashley, Jeffrey, El Phantasma, and Candor. It's fine. Actually, no, Candor takes. Actually, no, Candor takes 20 damage there. But I need Ashley, Jeffrey, and El Phantasma to make toughness saves as Ian rushes by, just because the proximity of, as he just bursts into this greenish black flame.
Absolutely not.
Okay, you swap. That's fine. You're more than allowed to do that. Jeffrey and
Hey,
Ashley,
Jeffrey.
you
Do
are
anyone?
you're going to take 9 damage.
That's fine.
9 fire damage.
I'm talking. This is the most proudest 9 damage I've taken, and I'm looking at Ian really proud.
Would it be 5 damage from me then?
It wouldn't be 5. It would be we go down 1 to 8 to make it even, and then you take 4
Okay.
damage.
Just making sure.
The Phantom, I believe, takes a little bit of damage from that.
Yeah,
Takes
let
the
me
9.
roll toughness for the Phantom really quick.
Yeah.
Oop.
He would still be caught in the radius. Oh no. The Phantom takes 9 damage. Okay.
Yeah.
The swap happened exactly at the right moment.
Yep. Okay. So these ones, however, you see that these two managed to kind of step out of the way, but the other ones are not. Let's see. No, it's actually exactly their health.
Hey.
Excellent.
And then okay.
Okay, 120.
Yeah, rushing up to Clay. Going off the 37, you said.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You see, as you come into him, you get deflected off to the side, and you change course. You take,
Damn.
and these ones, however, you
How many of these do I kill?
these ones get a lot more of them get out of the way, as you kind of rush to the space.
They
They
knew I
had
was
enough
coming.
time to be like, whoa,
They are very quick, but you do get oh, not that one, this one. You get these 3 there. And you're kind of able, to curl around to this way
bless you.
Dankeschön.
as the form shrinks and drops. If you want to place your token, move him back over here.
Bye bye, Danny boy.
Thank God.
Oh, daddy boy, the pipes are calling.
Oh, Teddy boy.
All right, well done, Ian.
Hey.
All right, Lythe and Zindiz's turn. Zindiz is going to rush, use a bunch of different action points to rush on top of this building. Zindiz, sorry. And Lythe is, however, going to come over here and engage this one in front of Ian. How she misses. Duststorm is going to he's going to end up on top of this building here and drop the tornado at the moment, as he is now all the way on the right side. He drops the tornado so everybody can see the battlefield now.
Yay!
If you want to take your radiuses off your characters, you can do so by selecting the gear.
Oh, we're about to see the carnage.
Yeah.
Oops.
And then, however, he is
Wait.
going to summon 2 dust devils,
What?
which he basically, out of the ground as he lifts each arm, 2 different tornadoes. Smaller ones, like only maybe about as wide as something like Crag, like a 15-foot area of tornadoes that he lifts up by Clay. I'm just going to do this for now because I don't have a convenient tornado token. I'm just going to copy his token a couple times and make it bigger. Copy, paste. He drops 2 tornadoes out of the ground. Smaller ones, but still useful. All right, that ends his turn. Solemn's turn. Let's see. What does Solemn want to do? He is going to rush up to this way, say something to the general, and then move towards Moon Calling and say something to her. That ends his turn for now. Now it's Clay's turn. All right. Let's see. What does he want to do?
Oh, come on.
He's gonna attack both Lythe and Ian
No. Oh no. Oh no.
with a
Realize my health.
with a cleave twice. Actually, no. He's gonna just use. He's gonna do a heavy cleave once and a cleave once.
I can dodge this, right?
You can use a dodge against this, if you roll high enough.
Okay.
Luckily you stayed in line of sight of Athena. Okay.
That's a 46.
46.
46. Ooh.
Oh. And
37.
37.
So you see this massive blade right by you as you drop out of demon form. Almost, you only because of your human reactions, you're able to turn around, just duck, leaning your body almost in like a limbo position from the knee, completely backwards, goes over your head. But you see it slash right into Lythe, and she goes rolling this way onto the ground, unmoving.
Wet flush shield.
You can't see him.
What do you mean?
There's a building in the way.
There's not.
That's a building. That's a big ass building.
I thought that was like a.
That's where the train enters.
The subway.
Yeah, I
It
thought
connects
was
to
on
the
stilts.
floor.
It is on stilts, but the base, the where the building is, you can't see through.
You're 8 feet tall. Remember that.
I just didn't know the
Yep.
scenery.
No, now you do.
So
Sorry, I can't. I have to. I'll start doing a side view map.
I guess that's what you get for making the whole place a freaking sandstorm.
All right, it's now the Abomination's turn.
Ew.
So with their
Ian, you're not in a good spot.
zombie-like screams, these ones are gonna rush over to Drop Dead. These ones are gonna rush at Mop. These ones are gonna come out of the thing and attack Ian. One of them is even gonna attack Clay because they don't know what the fuck is going on. They're just crazy, insane. These ones are going to rush over, start climbing the building, and attack Zindiz. This one, however, is going to start ripping into the unconscious form of Lythe. So we're gonna start with Mop. If you could roll me, let's see, hold on. I need you to roll me just 2 defense, dodge, or toughness, please. So the first one hits, the second one does not.
+4.
+4 still hits. You see as they climb on one climbs up to you with like its many very small arms that kind of go up its chest in a no random order, and it has a leg up on the top of its shoulder. It kicks you right in the face and grabs on and bites with the other hand, tearing into your suit, ripping it with its teeth. And then the other one, however, misses as you kind of elbow that one away. Just you're hearing those noises spread throughout the city as Drop Dead drops down into a down state. All right, Ian, if you could roll me 2 now as
How
well.
much damage did I take? You didn't tell
You
me.
sorry. You took 38 points of bludgeoning damage in this case.
Those guys need an inhaler for real.
All right, the first one, even with a +10, hits.
Oh yikes! How much damage do I take?
The first one, the second one doesn't hit, but the first one you take 36 damage. As this one, you block the one that's more in front of you towards Clay's side, the other one wraps around behind, and it's very kind of low, kind of crawling crab-like form, grabs into the back of your knee and just rips out a bunch of the tendons.
But Ian only had 34 health.
All right, and Ian goes down into a down.
So
State.
what happens actually?
Oh!
Guys, Dan's not done yet.
No.
He's back.
Hey guys.
For a long time, my ass.
Yeah, well, I didn't. I kind of was gonna leave, but then I didn't leave.
Good job, hotshot.
I'd just like to mention we all felt that with blood sense, or
Yeah.
at least people who have heartbeat sense.
I mean, you can see you can
Athena's
hear the
watching
demonic
this.
growl come back again. You're like, okay. And then
Ah, damn it.
God damn it.
okay.
This is a bad idea.
Yeah, this was a
That
bad idea.
is one failed death save for Lythe, or one downstate 2. Zindiz who's doing a little bit, gets hit, and he's fine at the moment. These ones, however, are gonna rush up to Jeffrey and Candor. they just start gnawing on Candor, and he's just like, the fuck. And Jeffrey, you do
Jeffrey
need
should be
to.
doing the same
Jeffrey
thing
probably
now.
will be doing the same thing, but you never know. Just
Metal,
one
they
toughness.
Literally sucking on metal.
Yeah, one toughness, please. That actually
37.
that actually hits with the 37, and you see that the very strong teeth that are flat on this one just crush in, and it starts to dent the metal a little bit. And you take
He
31.
has a cow mouse.
Well, it's gonna be total. I already have this for you. Total of 15 damage.
Okie dokie.
So it's kind of surprising that these things are crushing the metal, but it didn't hurt that much.
Well, I am made of steel specifically, so
That's true.
if they can break steel, then it's not crazy. Like, it's not unbelievable.
Yes, yes. So these ones are going to attack the Phantom twice. So 2 dodges for the Phantom. They just see something and they attack it.
I would like to swap both Phantoms, JK. Let me see.
You already used your reaction.
Roll a what?
2 dodges, I'm assuming, or whatever save is best for it. But the second one hits. The first one does not.
Okay.
So it takes 35 points of damage.
35. Okay.
And then these ones are gonna rush out and start climbing above. And they come up above and they jump down on Ashley.
Oh, they're that dexterous.
Yes, very. And they're attempting.
Scary.
The first one is going to attempt to grapple you and pull you off of Candor. So I need you to make an athletics. In this case, to kind of throw them off, because you can't really dodge out of the way of this, just because you're already mounted up on Candor. No, I'm saying you can. You could bend and wither around. You can use acrobatics or athletics.
Okay, I
Reroll
can
that.
roll my
Yeah.
acrobatics.
Yeah. Oh,
Thank you.
yeah. Anything but a natural 20 would have failed, I'm pretty sure. So you see as the first one comes down, you kind of bend way back to the side, kind of bump it away, and then snap back up like your back leaning like all the way backwards, like upside down on Candor's back. And the other one is just going to come down and try to slash at you as you come back up. So I need you to make a defense, dodge, or toughness.
Yes, sir.
That's a
31.
31 just barely saves. As it comes down, this one has these long, like ridiculously long fingers, about as long as its forearm that it's attached to, and just.
I don't think I like these things.
I don't either.
It just misses.
I don't like them either.
Okay, Arya, your turn. Next up will be Silver Mop, and then Athena directly afterwards. Okay, inspired action.
Blasters. I'm kidding.
Boom! Athena, you did. More than likely.
Yep.
So, I, due to this fucking heartbeat sense, I'm able to tell that a lot of people in this area, except for Dan, because fuck you, are getting murdered.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you felt Ian go down,
And then it resurged.
And then Dan came back up and he's like, okay, this is fine. You know, this is okay. This is not okay.
Okay. It's not okay.
So what I want to do, and thank God that the storm got rid of the fucking tornado. Go fly over here.
Okay.
I want to fly over here, pop a healing tone where drop dead is.
Okay.
And afterwards,
So 50. I'm just calculating distances. Like
Yeah.
normal is 50. Okay.
yeah, normal is 50. And then pop healing, fly like to her and try and kick this motherfucker off of like
Okay.
her, I guess.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Roll me an athletics.
I don't care if this gets hurt or if I get hurt.
A concentration and a concentration or focus.
Yeah, that's Arya.
16.
Okay. You're able to get here. You can roll the healing tone.
Okay.
Am I in that area? I'm just kidding.
I believe so.
Oh, that's a bad roll.
Yeah, you are.
Oh, wow.
Drop Dead comes out of the down state that they're in. Mop, you also get 40 healing.
Neat.
Alright, you're only able to get to about here. And then you see D4 Ed again, but you're unable to really get the rest of the way in this turn.
This is fine.
Okay. That will end your
Alright.
turn.
I got it.
Crag is out of there at this point.
Rolling around.
Keeps going.
At the speed of sound.
Having a good time.
We'll take that going forward.
Places to go, gotta follow my rainbow.
Alright, Bone Man is going to move over to Lithe over here. And
Thank you.
he's going to attack this one himself, but at the same time, he's going to summon more skeletons out of the ground. They are unable to hit the other one, however, unfortunately. Just do this. And he is unable to hit the abomination in front of Lithe. But it does get his attention. Alright, Cole's turn. Cole is gonna kind of wander up this way. And then he's going to manage to hit the one that tried to hit Ashley, and it hits it, but only hits it once, and he's unable to knock it down. Mop, your turn. I think you'll be up next.
Okay, let's see. This is my last round for advantage, right?
Yes.
Heroic action.
Bum, 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 bum.
Why do I have a good heroic action sound? I'm just kidding.
He doesn't put it on anymore.
I know.
It breaks the flow of the music.
Because
Well, it makes
I'm
it a
breaking the
heroic
flow- I'm breaking the tide of battle.
Exactly.
Nah.
All right. Let's say, okay, I want to make, first I want to start with making 15-foot pillar of
Okay.
ice leading above the building enough where I can see the whole area.
Okay.
Also during that kind of like freezing these guys in the thing possibly.
Okay.
Just in the pillar so they're stuck there.
Let's do that first then. Roll me a concentration or focus. With advantage
Okay.
+5.
Concentration, focus, please. That's not bad.
Not bad. +5. On top of that.
Me too. And then I was assuming that like this would just work. Oh.
Okay.
Never mind.
You come up there, and you're now up on top of the pillar. The two get frozen inside of it as you come out. Actually, only one of them would. This one is able to kind of step out of the way, but the other one gets frozen.
Chill out.
Okay. So then what do you do from the top there?
All right. Taking chunks from the giant ice pillar that I have, shooting ice spikes at every single gremlin that is
Within sight of yourself.
within sight, especially the ones that are taking down people, like this being specific around like the people who are injured. So
Okay.
like the down person and stuff like that.
Roll me another concentration or focus and a dexterity.
Come on, baby. Mama needs a new pair of shoes.
Want to be okay.
And then acrobatics.
No,
Or
dexterity
21.
because it's your aim.
Dexterity.
This is your aim
Bam.
a little bit.
Hold on a second.
Advantage?
That's
Let's
advantage, but I
It's
still.
advantage.
Try that again.
I'm gonna give it another shot.
Okay, that's a little better.
That's better.
A 20. Okay. So, which ones are you prioritizing?
All right.
So like this
Let's
one,
start-
these ones here, and then kind of
let's
moving
start
just
with the
swiping
top
this
row.
way.
Of guys. Starting with these guys right here,
Oh, okay, over there. Gotcha.
and then if possible, the ones on these buildings. This guy too, since he's being attacked.
Okay, so these here, then here, then here, then here, and then over here. Or is it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, I
Prioritizing this one, I think he said.
that one too.
Okay.
Because that one's next to the down person.
Gotcha. All right. So, why don't we do this for the first one? Roll me a not roll me. Just use your measuring tool to tell me the first one that he would be attacking, and then we'll go from there.
Okay. This one.
Okay. So you see, basically what happens here is you don't do a lot of damage, but you're able to break off pieces of ice and launch them out, and doing 20 damage to each one. So it's not enough to kill any of them, but it's enough to get their attention and distract them a little bit, and do a little bit of extra.
Yeah, and then I'll do. How many else can I do?
You can do 5 more.
Okay. I'll do these 2.
Okay.
And then these 2.
Gotcha.
And then I'll just do that last. Wait, those 2, 3, 4, 5. And then 1 more.
That's 5 more. So you have 6 total. Yes.
This one right here.
Gotcha.
And then I'm gonna yell, "You guys are nerds!" Just to get their attention more.
Okay. Cool. Athena, your turn. Next up will be Daniel.
Okay, first thing I want to do, Sophia has a shit ton of movement speed.
Mm-hmm.
And is pretty strong for a dog. I want to, because I saw her go down.
Yes.
Can I send Sophia out of harm's way of everything, grab her, run back? She has 1,000 feet of movement. That's only 410.
Yes.
So even at half movement speed, she'd still be able to get her and get back.
She won't be able to, she'll be able to get there, no problem, but she'll probably only be able to get about halfway back, because if she goes too fast, she'll just completely lose, or completely send Lythe in a whiplash kind of state.
That's fine.
She can do that. Roll me an athletics for...
She also needs to be able to grab Lythen and put her back.
Yeah.
It takes time, which is what it's her.
Okay, pretty good athletics. And she's able to drag them back to about here. Okay.
Okay. And then mine. Sorry, I was focused on doing that thing. With her, I'm just gonna put precog on myself, Phantasma, and Daniel.
Okay.
And then, is there anyone else in my range? I don't even think. Nope. Technically, but he's not gonna stay in my range. Now I'm just gonna put precog on the 3 of us. And then can I hold a precog so if something gets in my range, like that's going to attack me, I can put a disadvantage one?
I believe, roll me a common actions, because I think you don't have enough action points to do 3 and hold 1.
2 action points?
I think you need to have 2 action points to hold something at this turn.
Yeah, you do. Okay.
Yeah. So you could just do the 3 and hold and keep it from there.
Okay.
All right. It's now.
Real
yes?
quick, Purple.
Yes.
I'm sorry. I want to redact what I said at the end of my turn. I'm gonna say,
I spike with my little eye.
I'm sorry, I had to do it.
Kinda.
I encourage this. It's okay. Yes, even better.
I also encourage this.
So
It was better than you guys are nerds, so.
yeah, Ace is gonna rush over there and shoot the one down here, and he's able to just mow this one down, chipping pieces of the ice, pillar at the bottom.
Be careful.
Continuum is going to come over here, backing up a little bit, and going to re-up the mismatch on Mop. So you'll have disadvantage for your next turn, but advantage for the next 3.
Okay.
It's going to do the same thing on that would have dropped, but then it would have been back, so he's bringing it back on Solemn. These ones would have been down as well.
Did clairvoyance go back on everyone, or is it still only on my team?
You need to re-up it because right now it's still just on your team.
Okay.
Yeah, that one. And continue his turn. Crumble is going to walk over to this one and attempt to lash out at that, and unfortunately misses. No Face is still unconscious at the moment. Daniel, it's your turn.
Okay.
Will be El Fantasma.
Let's go. Chair squeak real quick. I'm gonna try and I want to fit in. I want to do what you guys are doing. I want to be cool.
Like a pun too.
You
No.
have advantage right now too.
Look, I've done enough talking already. I'm basically. This is gonna be a little weird. I've never tried to do anything like this before. I want to create sort of like this part is just for sort of flavor, like 2 balls of energy, of like healing and damaging energy. I want to like combine them and then just sort of like whip out in like a really long whipping, sort of like a whip, across the entire battlefield.
Okay.
I want to damage every
And heal.
Yeah, heal all the people that are on my team and damage all the people that are not.
It's a good heroic action, to be honest. That's actually really dope.
Okay. Roll me a concentration or focus.
This is pure energy edit.
Roll me in.
Yeah. You needed that.
Roll me a Arcana as well.
It's a real gamer moment.
Okay. You can roll me a not the heavy heal, not the smallest one either. What's the middle of the road one?
Just a regular healing tap.
Yes, let's do that one.
Or not healing tap,
Regular
healing touch.
Yeah. This will be damage
Ooh.
as people goes around.
Ooh, that was a good one.
So El Fantasma, you feel this like warmth and cold forming on either side of Daniel, as he then puts his arms together, and then just as he clasps the 2 bases of his palms and wrists together, just pushes outward and just this beam.
Possible to dodge.
Let's see. You could.
Does he count as an enemy right now?
No.
It's up to you.
Like, I mean, okay, can I do it so I identify Dan as an enemy, but Ian as an ally?
No.
Because he has 2 separate
Ian and
health
Dan are the
pools.
same person.
It would affect both one way or the other. You could.
I see Ian as my ally.
Okay, so he would get the
So-
healing. As
The
his,
healing.
I'm gonna say
I just don't like
you
him.
could attempt to dodge at disadvantage because it's coming out very
Why?
quickly if Ian wants to.
If Ian wants to, not
he
if
is-
Dan
Yeah,
wants.
he does. It's calculated. Trust me.
Okay.
All right. Wait.
You can
Oh
roll
wait.
dodge
Do
at
I? Does,
disadvantage, and
but it'd have to be Dan.
yeah, it'd have to be Dan sheet because while
You
Ian
know,
has the ability to inhuman
It's still at advantage.
it's
Still
still
plus 10. Sorry.
still it's plus 10, which makes it a 23.
It would be a normal roll because I have advantage on all saves.
Oh. Advantage on all saves. It'd be so it's a 29 at the moment
Versus a nat 20.
versus a nat 20 on the concentration. I was going off of the Arcana in this case, just because of the fact that you're right.
The Arcana was the
ability
smaller
to put it
healing, not
together.
the
Yeah,
heavier
that's fair. So I shouldn't have wasted your time rolling something, Jonas, because the natural 20 does hit. Sorry about that. But so you do take the 52 healing as well as everybody else on the battlefield, which
Currently weaker.
yeah.
Do my phantoms get healed up?
No, not in this case.
Okay, that's fine.
So life comes back up. Everybody else is doing pretty good. A bunch of them that have been damaged that by Mop already look pretty weak now. But that
Thank you,
ends
Daniel.
their turn. All right, Medusa's turn now. Good job, Daniel.
She got that healing too,
She
right?
got that healing as well, yes. Unless for some reason Daniel doesn't assume they're an ally.
No, that's an ally.
Yeah. All right, Medusa.
You better have said she was an ally.
No, kill the child.
Down. Phantasma, it's your turn.
All right. Let me do. Why do I never have my character sheet up? There we go. So let's do a
Become
swap.
visible again as you swap.
Why am I not surprised?
Okay.
Yeah, sorry to make that go to waste, but you know, gotta
I
get into
figured
the
it
fight.
was. I was just like,
Okay.
I'm sorry, Jonas.
All right. I am going to use 2 Demon Tooth Blade attacks.
Okay.
1 on each.
Alrighty. Let's see. Hold on. The first one dodges, as well as the second one. These very quick creatures, as you bring the knife across, they step out of the way.
No, that's fine. Last thing I'm gonna do is turn myself invisible using Shadow Aura,
Okay.
and I'm gonna use my movement. Yeah, actually, let's just move down 1
What?
for now.
So he's not in the exact same spot, but he's still close. Gotcha.
Yeah.
All right. Cool. Jeffrey, you'll be up in just a moment. Candor's turn. Who's going to the one that's kind of gnawing on his arm? He's just gonna grab the jaw on the top and the bottom and just rip the whole entire thing in half and throws them away like a piece of paper.
Nice.
And that ends his turn.
That was it?
That's all I did for now. General's turn. Who's gonna get up to next to Phantasma. He's gonna try to hit one of them once, but they sidestep out of the way very quickly. Jeffrey, your turn. Ashley will be right up after that.
Yeah. So just to be clear, from my position, I don't think I can see anybody that would be in danger, correct?
Not in particular. General still doesn't look great, but the healing that he just got helped out, and so far it doesn't look like these smaller things are hitting him much.
Okay, I just wanted to make that clear before I did stuff. Well, I can only move 25 feet, but if possible, I'm going to try to jump off of this section onto the ground.
You are currently on the ground. You're underneath it, actually.
Oh, I thought we were on top. That would explain
Candor
it.
just ran to that spot.
I understand now. That would explain it. I totally glossed over that.
Good.
I'm gonna move then. 25 feet this way.
Okay.
Since I know that there's a big boy over there. I don't think I can see him from this range anyway.
You can
But,
not quite.
But that's fine. That still gives me a chance to try to attack
One of them will get an
this
attack
thing.
opportunity as you step out of the way. So did you make
That's fine.
Make a save?
Do I need to make a toughness?
Yes. You can make a toughness in this case.
Wait a minute. This thing is a.
Those are pods.
And-
Those are like
Okay.
pods that you can see now.
I thought those were enemies that you were saying. But I was like, wait a minute. I thought those were like ships or something.
Does it hit?
It does hit, and you take it negates the 20 damage out of this. So you take 0 damage, unfortunately, though, because it's half down to 20 because of the resistance. So you take 0 because
Yes.
it only does 20 damage.
Yep, that's cool with me. I can't really do all that much else. So I guess for now I'm going to I mean, I might as well. I'm gonna attempt to magnetize the drop pod.
With a
A natural one. Yeah.
yeah, it doesn't quite. You see the door on the front of it kind of moves a little bit.
Okay.
That's about all.
That's all I need. That's all I need to know.
Gotcha.
I think that's the end of my turn.
Gotcha. Ashley, you're up.
This is gonna be like I can do. Okay. Okay. I'm just gonna for now. I'm gonna regret this. I'm just gonna shoot.
Okay.
I really should do like some sort of.
Hey, clearing off the smaller ones consistently is important too.
Yeah. I get vindictive damage because all of them are within 5 feet of an ally directly.
Yep.
Fine. And I guess the one that Jeffrey walked away. It's fine. It don't matter. It don't matter. I'm gonna. Shit, I really should though. No. It's fine. We're gonna live with our mistakes here. I'm gonna shoot the one next to me.
Okay.
I just want to see how it goes, so I'm gonna do them one at a time here.
First one misses.
Really?
Yep.
Damn.
It
That has vindictive damage on it too,
that
so.
misses. The natural 20
Wait,
as well, and has
misses.
a higher dodge than that natural 20.
Plus
But
4.
attacker's advantage.
If the natural 20 has always been higher, that is always how I've ruled it. Same with the natural 1.
Plus 4.
Plus
40.
4
Is it
makes
still higher?
Makes it hit. Sorry about that. Thank you. It makes it hit. So this one takes a good chunk of damage, but it hasn't been damaged thus far. It is not doing great right now.
I'll hit it.
Okay, 38. That one hits, and that will finish it off.
And then I'll hit the one in front of what I don't know is Elphantasm.
Okay,
Because it's the one closest to me, but it still gets vindictive
because the general, yeah. Definitely. That one misses.
Wee.
Alrighty. That's X. Just gonna drag him right there, then just kind of sit down. Because he's not that great at fighting. Drop Dead is going to use 2 action points to disengage, and then move as far as they can to there. Alright. Ian, your turn. Before you go and take your turn, you see that Clay in front of you is in his usual red armor with his golden claymores out at his side in each of his hands. However, his body seems to be covered with a bunch of different devices. Something on his forehead embedded into the skin, as well as around over his heart. And there's like this backpack apparatus that kind of goes around the shoulders and down over his lower back. That seems to be connected with a bunch of different wires and things like that to like his shoulders. And you notice that his expression is entirely blank. Barely blinking, is almost if he's not there.
Things like,
Okay,
alright.
it is your turn.
Then.
What happened to you, Mike? You're like muffled.
I don't know. I've looked at a bunch of settings and
Alright.
I haven't
It's also
changed
a
anything.
little robot-y for everyone right now, because you sound a little robot-y too.
Ah, I
Colin.
see. I'm gonna change the
So I think-
Discord.
Do I sound robot-y?
Poke sounds fine to me.
Yeah, Poke sounds fine. Actually. Steiner was a little robot-y there.
I'm special.
Let's try this.
Ah, that sounds better.
Central was just dying. Got it. Okay. What's up, Jonas? Hello?
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 Yeah.
Hello?
Okay. Hello? Okay, I'm terrified right now.
Relatable.
I can't. How am I gonna get Clay out? Why did you drop this on me?
I don't know. Why'd you end up over there?
I didn't want to end up over there. I kind of wanted to just be out of the entire fight, but I wasn't fortunate enough.
Anyway.
How do I get Clay out? The best way to do that is to punch it out of him.
Okay.
I have a question. So I still have that +1 action point from at the beginning of this fight, correct?
Oh yeah, as long as as long as clairvoyance remains
I was gonna
active
say
on
that's
you.
still a thing, right? Perfect, perfect.
So you have the 6
Dope.
action points.
Something like that. I'm gonna start with that. +10.
+10.
44. This is on
hits.
Clay.
Okay.
And then, because of the 1 action point. Oh.
You have
Can't
1
help you there, buddy.
Oh.
Yeah. Also, I have 6 action points on Dan.
Oh, that's right. So it jumps to 7. Gotcha.
Yeah. But with a nat 1, it still doesn't do me much.
Yeah.
And then now that I've done that, I'm gonna inhibit reaction and quick dash away. I'm gonna just leave. Actually, wait. No, I haven't. Wait, does quick dash allow me to disengage?
It
Question.
does not.
Okay, then I can just use my normal movement.
Okay.
I'ma just.
As you slash into him once, catching up under his armor a little bit. The second time, as you try to go for it again, the flat of the blade flicks your arm away.
I'ma just.
Okay.
Dan's movement. I'm going to go like. I'ma just. Yeah, I'ma just go like here.
Okay. So you're just moving away, correct?
Yeah,
All right.
I don't have any action points to disengage, so.
He gets an attack of opportunity. Need to make a defense or dodge. That saves. As you go, slashes into you. You see as you kind of smash it back out of the way and then move back very quickly.
Guys also get attack of opportunity.
They would as well, yes.
Don't want to cheat.
Thank you. I appreciate the help. 2 of them. Any save.
+10.
+10. Neither of them hit.
39, 40.
Yeah, neither of them hit. So you're good. All right. I believe that ends your turn, correct?
Mhm.
All right, Lythe and Zindiz. Lythe is back up, but is going to get up on top of here, kind of go near Arya, and just hold an action. If anybody comes within 5 feet of Arya, she's going to punch them.
Isn't she up in the air?
Yes, she climbed up. And Arya's floating above the thing, but if anybody comes up on the thing in front of near Arya, she'll attack. Anybody within range. We'll do that.
Thank you.
Zindiz
I
is gonna-
gained good points.
Zindiz is going to attack, managing to hit one of them to very low, but misses the other one.
Question.
Yes.
When she gets off Sophia and she's fine, can Sophia just come back to me? She doesn't have to worry about hurting her anymore.
She'll have to wait for her turn to, or your turn to do so, unfortunately. So the dust storm is going to have these dust storms move out this way and attack Clay a couple of times, which Clay manages to defend through them, kind of slashing at the tornadoes, so much so in a way that kind of makes them not able to really damage the target that they were intending. All right, Solemn's turn, who's then going to start moving this way instead, using action points to get to there. And he's able to hit this one once, and able to hit it, but not kill it, unfortunately. It's now Clay's turn. Clay is going to step away. Those 2 things are just kind of biting at him. The one skeleton biting at them. Able to do a little bit of chip damage here and there to him. But then is going to go underneath the thing because he has to duck a little bit and get over there. Ian, I need you to make 3 defense, or toughness is. Ooh. The first one, 36.
It's all plus 10s, but you know.
Yeah, 36. 37.
27 and 40.
40. Well, it's a. Yeah. 36, 37, and 40. I'd say. The first one hits.
Wait, does he have advantage on saves?
Is it
More.
saves? Or is it?
I don't have advantage on anything after the healing.
Oh, that's right.
Okay.
So, you take 80 slashing damage on the first hit.
Now he gets advantage.
Now he has advantage.
Oh, I have more damage on everything.
Okay. So the second one goes up to a 44, which hits. You take 79 slashing damage.
Yeah, no, that's gonna take him out.
Okay. That means you.
Web floor.
Oh. Okay, it's not gonna take him out.
Hopefully
The
next
last
one
one
hit.
being a 40, miss. No, hits actually with a 44.
Oh my.
You take
Well, I
69.
tried.
69.
Yeah, no, that's nice. That's gonna take a. Oh no, Ian's at way too high of a curse now. That's plus 10%.
Oh, 78.
This is stupid.
Oh,
So
we're
this-
actually more than 70 now.
And that drops the form, I believe, correct?
Yeah, that drops the form. Ian's actually in a downed state now.
Gotcha.
And hang on, let me read, because it might be.
Should have done the thing I was gonna.
It doesn't say anything.
I think it's just you're in the
I think
down.
he's just in a down state.
So, but however,
I'm like,
from being attacked by Clay, he has Eviscerate. You are knocked automatically down to down state 2.
wait, how many is that actually? Is that just?
So it's the second last one. So if you get hit one more time, you're dead.
Oh shit!
Hey.
It's now the Abomination's turn. This one's gonna come up and get punted by Zindiz, or Life, I should say, and that one will go down. These ones are get distracted, fortunately, by Solemn, and who dodges both of their attacks. These ones are gonna attack the bone men, and they go down. And this one's gonna attack Bone Man, who manages to defend. These ones are attacking Zindiz, who takes a little bit of damage, but it does okay. And that ends their turn. Arya, you're up. What's wrong? Everything's going awful.
Hey, first we have to deal with hell. I thought we were done with hell. No, it's not. We're not done with hell.
Yeah, we are.
Demon shit's coming at us out of nowhere looking ass? No, okay. I'm on top of the monorail, right?
Yes, you are on top.
Flying a
Oh, I
bit.
could fly to him. Yeah, that's good.
Please.
Alright, so.
They won't leave me alone, the bitch.
Fuck up.
Okay, so obviously, I'm on the last resort, put everyone out of our misery. Okay. No, okay.
You already made that joke.
I know, I'm making it again.
Actually,
Put us
It's
out of
still a
our
good joke every time.
I know.
That's how
It's that like no,
crazy the
please don't.
situation is.
We're back. My PC is having problems. Things crashed. Sorry if anybody that was watching. Stream went down. Stream's back up now. We took that moment to take a little bit of a break anyway, and just be like, all right, we'll do our break now because it's 11 o'clock our time for most people. Mop, you might have missed it. Mop did some really fucking cool stuff. He jumped off his ice pillar, launched himself over to Clay, drop kicked him, made a nice pun, and knocked him over.
What pun you ask? Oh, I'll tell you.
No, we didn't ask.
What pun might that be?
Well, I said I will not let you hurt my friend because I am an ice pillar of this community.
No, you didn't have ice in that. You just said pillar.
Shut up! I added into it.
Anyway,
He went back in time.
it is now Athena's turn as we get going again.
Yes, and I believe you and I talked about this before. If I want to switch the +10, I have to burn an inspired action.
I don't. Yes, yes, you do,
I'm
because
pretty
you have
sure-
to drop it normally. Yes, you'd have to use an inspired action. It will auto succeed, but you can do so.
Yeah, so I'm gonna do that, and I'm gonna switch the +10 to mop. But
Okay.
as part of this inspired, can I also pull Ian to Daniel?
Depends on if Ian's willing or not.
Ian's pretty open to help.
Okay.
Cool.
You can get him to here.
Cool.
Thanks, fam.
That's all I want to do.
Okay.
Wait.
Ace is up.
Yeah, right.
Doing some things. Continue doing some things. Crumble's doing some things. Crumble actually manages to hit this one and disintegrate it. Alright, No Face is still unconscious. Daniel, your turn. Alphantasma, you'll be up next.
He's downed, right?
Yes.
He's been just kind of sitting here waiting for healing this whole time.
Yeah.
All right, I'll give him a nice healing touch, and then I'll walk over to Ian and I'll give him a nice healing touch,
Okay.
Oh, thanks, buddy.
and then I'll just stand here and wait for my next turn.
Alright. I'm calling do anything. Alphantasma,
The
it's your
support
turn.
huddling in the corner.
Jeffrey, it is your turn after that.
So, Cortez not really knowing what the situation right now is. I think right now what he wants to do is gather information.
Okay.
So, he's no longer invisible, but I'm bringing that back up anyway.
Okay.
Alright, so I'm gonna have him use his movement and Ghost Stride to get to this pod thing here.
Okay.
Let me roll Stride. No, that's reaction. There we go. Ghost Stride. And then I want him to investigate the pod.
Okay. Go ahead. So looking at it, it's a fairly big drop pod, and it's pretty much just it's pretty much non-functional now. It seems like it had coordinates that they were designed to drop to, and then it's pretty much useless right now for what it is until it's reutilized.
So it does have like onboard computers or whatever.
It does not. It seems like it was just like rocket power.
And does it have like a satellite or anything to make sure it directs it towards where we are?
You find some kind of positioning unit seemingly on the outside top.
Okay, is it still intact?
It seems that is no longer intact, as it did get kind of bopped into the wall by Crag.
I see. After that, do I still have an action point or no?
You would have one left, yes.
One left. Let's throw a Demon Tooth Blade.
Okay, the one behind. Abomination, you have advantage on this because he doesn't know you're there. It hits.
+4.
Sneak attack.
That one goes down with the sneak attack damage added on. Alrighty. Well done. Kendra's turn, taking Ashley with. Is going to go ahead and attempt to hit this one, which he does so, but not enough to kill it. Alright, the General's turn is going to attempt to finish off, which he does. That ends the General's turn. Jeffrey, you're up. Ashley, you're up right after that.
Okay. Well, I guess since I sensed through the blood sense that Ian was near death, I'm going to drop my metal form.
Okay.
Which I don't think costs any action points.
No.
It's just I don't get to keep it.
Yes.
I'm gonna move using my movement to, I guess, basically circle back to where I was. Like, yeah, there-ish. And then I was going to use my magnetism on my armor to move an additional 40 feet since it's half of my magnetism movement.
Okay.
So I can move.
60 with 2 action points. Then. Yeah.
I could get to a maximum of there,
Yes, you could.
but I think I'm going to still use the double movement then in that case. Since that doubles my movement there, and then I can move an additional 40, which would bring me there.
Yeah.
I think I'm going to do that.
Okay. All right.
Thank you. And then I would still have 2 action points, maybe?
Yes, because you use 2 to get that extra farther. Then you use the movement of the magnetism to get yourself further. So you have.
I'm
2 action
going
points.
to simply hold an iron coffin for the first ally that I see. Actually, no. I'm going to hold it specifically for Ian.
Okay.
And when any enemy or etc. gets within
Gotcha.
30 feet of him,
Okay. Jeffrey rushes up, kind of floats over to that spot, looks over at Ian, and kind of looks back over, kind of holding a hand out towards Ian. Ian just feeling where it is and ready to react. All right, Ashley, your turn. Ian, you'll be up next.
Following Jeffrey's steed here,
I don't-
for very obvious reasons, Ashley's going to make a running start off Candor here, 25 feet specifically, and then blood dash right to Ian.
Okay.
She'll like cup his face and be like, "Oh my God, are you okay?" And then she has 2 extra action points she will hold, for a heavy blood shot if anyone. Wait, let me think about. Because I can't say like if anyone gets within the vicinity, because kind of shoot.
We
Whatever.
have purple. Do I still have normal hearing?
You still have normal hearing, not boosted
Okay.
hearing.
Okay.
If someone makes an aggressive action towards the people that are behind Ashley right now, then she will try to
Okay.
shoot.
That's fair. Roll me a common action, because I want to make sure you could hold a heavy or not, or if it's
Well, it's 2 action points. I
but it
just
might be at the
assumed-
above
yeah,
10th level. You can hold up to 2 action points. At above 20th level. Okay. Is the heavy 2 action points?
Yeah, that's
Yes,
why
okay,
I
gotcha.
assumed that I could hold it because it was 2 action.
Actions, 1 melee attack. Okay, yeah. Gotcha. Yeah,
And
so
she's
you can do that.
assumed protective position in front of me. And the rest of the people there as well. She's helping out Athena, Daniel.
Drop
and-
Dead is gonna back up a little farther, fire at this one, and snipe it right through the head. Ian, your turn.
lit.
Next up will be
Lit.
Arya.
Lit.
Okay. So,
Excuse me.
I ain't going anywhere near anything right now. I'm,
Fair.
I'm not having it. So, I'ma just.
I'd just like to mention no one has heartbeat sensor.
Also, just in case it needs to be pointed out, this metal wall is still up.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I'ma just. Actually, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna benefit. How tall is this building?
That building,
Really tall.
I believe, is
Really
about.
fucking tall.
That
100
building is
plus.
about 350 feet up.
Oh my God.
Wait, I might be able to make that.
If you.
Let's see.
burn-
I can fly,
Okay.
and then I can dash, which gives me 100. I can't quite make it, but I can get damn close because I can dash
There are
3
windowsills
times.
because Ashley was up on windowsills about halfway up. And
Yeah, but I can dash 3 times with my 6 action points.
Okay, so let's see.
So
You're
I have a
about
total of 60 feet.
60. 120.
I don't think I can quite make it, but I'm close.
180. That's using 220. 220. 240. Sorry. 300. Oh yeah, you absolutely could. Wait. Yeah, you absolutely. You can make it up and
6.
still have.
Yeah, he
You can
can.
get up and still have 2 action points.
All right, up we go. Ash.
Bye.
I'm taking Ash, and on those
Oh.
other 2 action points, I'm gonna just give her a nice smack for the masochist points.
They're at max, but thanks.
Well, I didn't know that.
Yeah, that's fine. It's a character.
I'll allow it in this circumstance, even though technically picking Ashley up would give you half movement.
Well then,
Blood jar.
yeah.
I am a blood jar. Is my blood jar?
I believe it's a reaction. Is it a reaction to use or is it an action?
Here, come on. How about we can make it fair, and I'll use a quick dash.
Okay. Use a summon.
There we go.
That's fine. I'll allow that.
use some of my inhuman reaction points.
Gotcha.
Okay.
There
Bloody
we
jar isn't a reaction, but it doesn't state whether it could or could not be, because it's just a jar.
Yeah. I think it's an action, but we'll figure that out later.
Okay.
But Ian is able to get you up there anyway, and then it just slaps you for what he thinks is helpful.
Yeah.
Okay. Lythe does his turn. Lythe is able to finish off this one. And Zindiz is able to finish off this one. And is, however, going to disengage and move this way. Duststorm going to have these move over here. That one's going to attack this one's going to finish off this thing, which it does. And that does, you see it does a good considerable amount to Clay this time. Mop and things like that. You see as it kind of rips into him as a bunch of different different debris come into him.
Oh boy.
Alright, Solemn's turn.
How's he looking?
He looks all right. Maybe a little rough. Some dents to his armor.
Okay.
Solemn's able to finish off that one. Then he's going to use 2 action points to hide up against the pillars underneath. It's now Clay's turn. He's going to pick himself up.
Oh boy.
And then he is going to cleave at Mop and Arya.
I have advantage.
Yes, you do. Okay, 1, 2.
You also have a +10.
Yes, it's
I'm
10
not
now.
injured.
How many do I make?
You make 2. Both
Oh,
of you.
no. Dodge?
You can dodge, yes. Defense or dodge.
Yeah.
Okay, Mop.
If mine can load, that would be great. Okay.
Let's see, Mop, you saved the first one, no problem, and the second one.
So I can calculate my damage.
Arya's got +4.
Those are
I've
really
got
fucking good
+4.
rolls for Arya.
Because of the +4, neither of them hit on Arya either.
Oh, okay. I was already getting my calculator trying to minus my.
That's what you get for being the bad guy.
It's not like.
It's gonna climb down and jump on to Crumble, damaging itself in the process, but also damaging Crumble a good bit. Alright, it's now your turn.
I don't want to take out Clay. But I gotta take out Clay. Hey, buddy. If I can get my sheet to load, that would be great. Okay. Hey, buddy.
Alright. Okay, let's see. Some damage. The first one hits. Second one does not, even with the +4.
Yeah, that's good.
Full damage there.
I'll take it. Wait, I want to see how much movement did that give. 'Cause I might want to move. Was yours 10? Oh wait, I'm flying. I'm stupid. I'm gonna. No wait, shit. I moved 10, so I have 40.
Yes.
40. Okay, I'm sitting next to this man.
Okay.
This lovely one who who protected me.
Leave Clay's radius, he gets attack of opportunity.
Okay, that's fine.
I need you to make a defense dodge.
Also, purple. Just so I'm clear, so evasion
Evasion
works
is
for
against
saves and not to
saves,
hit.
Yes.
Okay. Alright. Alright, let me get my
Wow.
okay, never mind.
Well done. Yeah, that's pretty dang good. He misses.
Like a bird.
Swoops out of the way. He barely even has the time to like lunge at you before he kind of half-heartedly swipes out with one of the claymores.
Oh.
All right. So you get over there. I believe that ends your turn. That Bone Man's turn, who doesn't see any in the area. He knows that clay is a problem, so he's going to start making it over this way. His skeleton kind of rushes up in front of him and starts trying to attack. Doesn't unfortunately hit. That ends his turn. Cole is going to, now remembering, drop his fire wall and then kind of move up this way. And then now it's Mop's turn. Athena will be up next.
How's okay? Like not like how he is in health, but like what does he look like right now? Does he look like normal Clay, or does he like?
No. What I told to Ian, I'll repeat again. You see Clay in his usual red armor, now a bit dented from the battle he's taken, with his golden claymores each on his side. However, his body is seemingly being added to, or maybe even controlled, with devices on his forehead and chest, as well as this backpack-like apparatus that kind of embeds into the back and wraps around his torso and sides, as in his expression is completely blank, almost as if he's not there.
Oh man. All right, let's see.
One thing that Mop would notice, actually, from being so close, sorry to interrupt you, is the more damage he's taking, the seemingly angrier, or not angrier, how much his muscles and body begins to swell.
This is gonna be dangerous. I forgot that he gets more angry. He did. What am I? Does he have like? Well, do those like things that are on him? They look like if I took them off, decrease something, or would it do anything?
Roll me in intelligence.
Oh, that's my favorite one.
You
With
think
10.
You think that if you could get them off, possibly, but it does kind of remind you of maybe more updated version of what Candor has on him.
Okay.
Do with that what you will.
If only I was a smart person.
Okay. Let's do this. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna avoid doing as much damage as possible, and instead restricting him.
Okay.
So at first, I'm gonna throw down an ice storm, which
Okay.
is only one action point.
Oh yeah, yeah.
And then I'm gonna throw down also
Because of the Silver Knight.
a wet floor,
Okay.
just to add on to it, so he has to make 2 rolls.
Yep.
And then I'm gonna spray soap in his eyes.
My thing does not want to load. There we go. They're coming through now. I don't think any of these are affecting him. However,
That's fine.
But you do spray some soap at him, and it just kind of, he blocks it. There's no expression change in anything as he does become wet. The floor below him is now has like a small puddle underneath it, but nothing is really affecting him as of yet.
All right, then I'll just freeze the water under him.
Freezes his
And
boots to the
then-
floor.
We shall wait.
Okay.
This is not gonna end well. I need assistance.
Athena, your turn.
Hi,
I should have
assistant
just
is
started
here.
talking to him.
Describe this backpack in a little bit more detail for me, please.
You can't see it, so no.
I can't see it at all.
His back is to you.
My whole thing with clairvoyance is I've been looking through people's eyes.
Yes, but he's also to the back of Mop, so he hasn't gotten really that good of a angle either.
Yeah,
Okay,
I just
okay.
put this backpack there.
He just knows that there's something that's kind of protruding up above his back and around his sides a little bit.
Okay.
And it's metallic?
It's of some metal variety.
Okay, but I rolled
yeah, I
an
was just saying it
intelligence.
looks metal.
I rolled a pretty decent intelligence since it was plus 10. Would it be? Does it look like it would kill him if I removed any of the things?
Maybe. Especially the stuff on his heart.
Yeah, that's what we wanted to know. So it looks like
Yeah.
it's a medical.
I don't just want to start ripping at things if it's
or
gonna kill
does
him.
it look
Yeah,
like it's
that's-
something that he can, like, is it a clothing item or is it actually attached to his body?
They're all, especially the thing on like embedded into the forehead seems to be maybe the least, but it's hard to tell just because of the fact that it's all embedded into him
Okay.
in some kind of spikes as well.
Okay.
Oh, I have something to say now. I have an idea.
Okay, I've got 2 ideas.
Oh no.
And now we wait.
First one is a searching thought. I want to see if Clay is still in there.
You see, kind similar to Candor, you go towards it and it just disperses like there's nothing to detect.
Okay.
No brain.
No, there's a brain. It's just being blocked. It's basically like my mental wall. So, on that note, can I put a mental wall on Clay?
You can.
I want to basically block out any signals trying to communicate with the devices in his body. Basically, is what I'm trying to do.
You can attempt with a mental wall, but I don't. You can throw a mental wall up on him, yeah.
Okay. I got nothing else till next turn to the
Okay.
searching thought. I'll put precog on myself
Gotcha.
and leave Sophia in defensive mode.
Gotcha. Ace's turn. Ace is going to try to finish up off the last abomination, which he manages to do so. Continuum is going to kind of just reposition, not really sure what's fully going on, but kind of then seeing and rushing over this way. Going to hit Clay with an exponential, which hits. So he takes 5 damage this turn, but he has 1 exponential point. Crumble is then going to come over this way as well. No face. Kind of looks up, sitting down, no face, obviously, but the head slowly turns to Daniel and just kind of looks in your direction for a second before just disappearing. Again, like they did before. That loud static cutting through the air. Somehow you feel like that look meant thank you, Daniel. You're not sure why or how, other than that you healed them. But for some reason that conveyed that. It's now your turn. Phantasm will be up next.
You're muted.
He pulled the zoom.
Okay, so I it's been a while since I've done that. I see Mop having some fun over here, so I'm just gonna portal over here.
Okay.
I kind of want to climb onto his back.
Okay, you could do so.
And then
We're not just climbing the big guys
Yeah.
today.
yeah, and then
Do you keep the portals open or do you close them?
I close them.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna do Mop, you're gonna like this. So there's something that a human being has called hysterical strength,
Mm-hmm.
but we can't do that because our body's physical limitation keeps us from damaging ourselves. So when like you go to lift something,
So proud
do
of you.
something
Keep
else.
going.
If you like want to deadlift a car to save somebody else, you're not thinking
fight or
about what
flight.
it'll do to you.
There's like actual, there's actual
Yeah,
video
no, I
evidence.
believe this.
Oh, yeah,
actually,
oh, yeah.
You don't need, I
Like
get you.
moms who
I
are saving
understand.
their lifting up cars because of the fight or fight response. It's a possible.
I want to be applying a thin coat of constant heal to him so he can go beyond his physical limitations.
Okay. Roll me health or medicine. Okay, 16.
Oh no.
Roll me a
+4.
concentration or focus, making it 20. Yes.
Concentration. Alright, this is always my strong suit, right? Okay.
25.
This is intense.
Okay. Then roll me a d100 here.
You're gonna fucking kill me.
That's good.
65.
9.
That's a solid number.
Plus 4.
69? 69.
With +4.
Yeah. So, this is what happens. As Daniel walks up behind him, you place a hand on Mop, and immediately
What are you
you
doing?
feel this burning, sharp pain in your back as the muscles just clench and stretch and lurch outwards, growing a little bit, but then this healing kind of coats it back forward. So this is how it's going to work. You constantly have advantage on any strength checks or any attacks that use strength or any saves. You can take 5 damage. Or no, sorry, 10 damage. You can take 10 damage on any of those attacks or saves to get an additional +10 to whatever you roll that is strength based only. So you can get a +20 on strength.
Jesus Christ. Okay.
But you take 10 damage every time you use Daniel's.
Bruh.
Crush his skull.
Daniel, this remains active until you drop concentration on it.
Whew. Athena.
I got you.
Let's hope my next.
You got a little Daniel backpack now.
Hey, just let you know I have to roll to keep the form of the Silver Knight. I might pass out.
Not for next turn. You got one more turn in it before you
No,
have
this
to
is my
roll.
last turn. It's the third turn.
Daniel's new name is Life Fleet.
This is the third turn.
Life leech.
The next one's the third turn, yeah.
Can we just like attach handles to the back of Mop's like uniform? We kind of need that.
I have the mop holster. That works, right?
Yeah, but I'm like so like
Wait, wait,
little
wait.
things so we can.
Really quickly, just because he's mentioning it, he'll drop the form, but theoretically, since he's been given the ability to go beyond his physical capabilities, would he be
No,
able
I
to
already
keep it
am.
for longer?
Not quite, because it doesn't work so much in a strength way, more as in a
Endurance.
not quite either. I don't want to say yet because there's
It
some
should
lore
be
there. You'll figure it out. But it's El Phantasma's turn at the moment.
Magic.
Magic. All right, I want to magically swap myself with a phantom.
Okay, you can do that.
Fucking.
It's more of a that's,
God damn it, Kier.
that's more of a demonic thing, but you know,
Nah, it's magical.
yeah, definitely.
I'll swap with this one, the one that's been there since the beginning of the fight.
Okay,
Can
There
I
you
give
go.
him a kiss on his cheek when he does this,
sure.
please?
And you accidentally drop clear. No, I'm kidding.
No.
Break concentration.
Okay.
Well, because of that, Cortez is gonna
No,
completely
Phantasma has
forget
a
what he was
disadvantage.
gonna say, so that ends my turn.
Shit.
Poke playing his character so well. I love it.
Nice going, Athena.
Sorry.
Roast this
I've
one.
been waiting for him to do that literally since last week.
All right, Jeffrey, your turn.
Oh, is it my turn?
Actually,
Because I have an idea,
oh boy.
and it's a late night cure idea that I was just crafting.
Gotcha.
You mentioned that he had golden claymores, yes?
Yes, but Jeffrey already knows that they're very similar to how silver mop works. They are unable to be affected.
There's power items.
Because I remember you already checked.
By magnetism, correct?
Yes.
I have another ability. It allows me to heat and cool metal regardless of whether I can control the metal, and we have found that it even works on metal alloys.
Mm-hmm.
So, using an inspired action and using the fact that I can see him now, which is great. I am going to attempt to superheat his golden claymores to 2,000 degrees Fahrenheit, which is the melting temperature of gold.
2,000 degrees challenge heating
All right,
knife.
hold on, let me think just for a second. Okay.
We have proven that I am able to heat and cool Mop's
Yeah.
Mop because I was able to give him extra freeze damage way
Yeah,
earlier
that's what
in
I'm
season
thinking.
Wow, that was a while ago, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was
Yes.
like season
So,
1.
Roll me a concentration or focus. Let's see how hot you can get this.
2. Okay.
Come on, Jeffrey.
This is gonna be
Got this, buddy.
nice.
Oh,
Nice.
no.
Epic.
Damn.
The luck's run out, as Moth just showed. 0 out of 3.
I'm gonna roll this just because I had to.
Yeah. So in this case, you see the metal start to glow for a second, but you're kind of just having a little bit of a hard time concentrate on his form being a little bit behind Mop under the monorail system and the tornado dust storm that's right next to him. It's just having a hard time really concentrating on the swords as they're slashing and moving about. You're able to heat it up for a second, but the concentration you felt yourself holding breaks, unfortunately.
Okay. That's it then.
Ashley, your turn.
I think people need a bit of some help here.
You shoot Jeffrey.
No.
Oh, wrong
I'm
thing.
gonna do heroic action
Dun, 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 dun.
to auto succeed
Okay,
a heavy bloodshot
Okay.
because I need it for range,
gotcha.
and a critical artery to stun him until the end of his next turn, so that everyone else after me
Easy enough.
can
That's your
do
heroic
so.
action. It
Oh,
hits.
that was a
It's
good.
hits, and he's stunned. Nice.
That was good. That was
Nice.
nice. I like that.
Thank you, thank you.
He's looking a little bit pretty rough now as he's stunned as it pierces him right under the chin, right in the center of the neck. You hear him he's just kind of staggering there for a second. His arms kind of drop down, but he's able to just clutch onto the weapons. He's
Can I
stunned.
just do one more thing?
Sure.
Just within my ability, I want a heartbeat sense. Does he have a heart? Is he
You see that
a beat?
you can't feel it.
Got
It's
it.
being blocked.
That's so strange. That's it. I end my
All
turn.
right. Drop Dead taking a moment to see that they are stunned, because if a target's stunned, they get really strong. They work well with Ashley. I just realized this, because if they hit us, they get hit with advantage, and if that hits, it's an automatic natural 20 damage.
Ooh.
Oh my god.
I might. How do I want to do this to myself? No. No. He takes half damage still, so he's good.
Oh.
Almost good.
She does, however, hit him for what is.
He doesn't look great.
He doesn't look great. She hits for a good bit. He's looking pretty rough now.
Yeah. This is what I wanted.
Damn.
Have at him.
That would have been. She did enough damage with that stun target shit to knock everybody out from one shot. Everybody except for Jeffrey.
Yeah, I was like everyone but
God.
Jeffrey.
She did 260 damage.
I love her. Me and her have been working great together.
Joke's on you, I can't be one shot.
That's true. Ian, your turn.
No.
Listen, you have a mental barrier.
Okay,
He's a hero as well.
Ian is going to do what any brave hero would do this time.
Run away.
He's gonna say to Ashley, "You got this. I'm gonna go get help. I'll see you later." And I'm gonna leave. I'm going to find an Arugi Chi. So
Okay. Roll me an investigation check as you leave combat.
I give him a kiss as he goes.
And he bites you in the nose again. Okay. But one thing, as you kiss his face, you notice that the majority of his body is transformed into a demon. His right
She
eye,
kisses his face, really worried.
his right eye and right side of his face completely covered in demon scales. His hair starting to drop out and be replaced with horns and sharp scales. And his wings are constantly protruding, but tucked back in most of the time. And then they extend as they fly out. And you see that there's this blackish green flame trail that travels on behind him.
Now, if I was in a better position, I would write "I love you, Ashley," but I'm not in that position, so I'm not gonna do that.
All right. Lithe is going to come over here. Use attack a couple times. Hits once. Has to back out of the way, and uses one of their inhuman reaction points to disengage back out. Same. Then Zindiz is just going to come over here, and then he's going to get behind Mop and no, not there. He's going to stealth behind Mop. Attempt to. It's not that great, but it's working. This thing is going to come into Clay, while this one does as well, doing a chunk of damage into him. He's looking pretty rough at the moment from the little bit of chip damage he's taken. And Solemn, however, with his stealth active, rushes in, getting around behind. He actually rolls, looks like he's about to come up in front of him, instead passes through his body, comes up behind and presses into his back, and you see Clay
Yes.
fall down,
Yes.
unconscious. But then his body rises up forward in his down state, looking swelling to the max. And
Wait.
Shit, I forgot he did that.
now it's Clay.
He has a second form.
Did you guys forget this?
Isn't he stunned for his turn?
He is stunned for his turn. Fortunately,
He is. He is stunned for his turn.
but he is,
At the end of his turn, he'll be back up.
yeah, out of
Do
his
whatever
turn.
he wants to do.
His turn ends, and he's no longer stunned, but he's unable to do anything this turn, fortunately. But he is at his most deadly right now.
Oh
There's no
boy.
abominations left on the field that are, well, the one frozen. It's now Arya's turn. Mop will be up next.
He has a heart attack. Or should I
Okay.
say a heart attack?
Huh.
Possibly.
I don't want to get too close to this freaking dust storm. I might get sucked in because of my little weak self. Okay. I'm gonna fly. Yeah, I'm gonna fly next to these people. That's the wrong one. There we go.
Okay.
Should I?
It's up to you. Whatever you're gonna do.
Non-lethal, might I add.
Okay. It does not hit.
Okay, that's good.
Let's
I
see.
took. That was 30 feet of my movement.
Yeah, neither of them hit.
Yeah, that's okay. She's just gonna like.
You're gonna
Wait.
back out of his melee range.
Yeah.
Okay.
Wait. Even if I back out, he has attack of opportunity.
Yeah, I mean, leaving he has a
Okay.
15-foot attack radius. So if you leave
Yeah.
15 feet, he will get attack of opportunity.
He will get attack of opportunity. You know what? I haven't taken any. Nah, but I.
But it's like mega super, his most deadliest state, Clay.
This is his most deadly. Actually, I do want to do one thing.
All right.
Is there any wires that we can visibly see, or is it just the box, metal box?
There is a bunch of like metal, like you're not sure if they're wiring or tubing of some sort, but that's mostly what's concentrated on his back, the backpack-like apparatus.
Okay, I'm gonna keep that in mind. But I'm gonna stay where I am. I'm just gonna take a risk. I don't care.
Okay. It's now Bone Man's turn. The skeleton tries to chip into him, doesn't hit. Bone Man rushes forward, and he has to go there. Is unable to hit either. Cole's turn, who is seeing this fight. He doesn't want to make sure he doesn't hit anybody, so he's gonna go over to here and just lob one in, which does not hit. Gets deflected with the sword both times. Mop, it's your turn. Your muscles rippling and pulling at the seams just as well. Clay's in front of you.
Alright. First thing. How many? I only used one. Okay, so I'm at 4 inspired actions. That's supposed to say 4. But I'm at 3 now. Going to, well, let's start with this. I'm going to grapple him.
Okay.
Throw him over here. Lay him down. Melt this ice.
Okay.
And bring it over and just kind of like trap him in it, leaving his head above, so he's still conscious, so we can actually get to him. I want to try and
Okay.
like talk to him.
All right. Roll me an athletics versus his.
Oh boy, it's advantage.
Okay. That's 10, making it a 50. Do you want to use Daniel's 10 damage for 10 extra strength?
So Daniel's having taken the damage?
No, you're taking the damage, but
I'm
he's
taking the
allowing you to go beyond your natural strength limits at the moment.
Yeah, I'll take the extra 10
So if
damage.
it goes to a 60, as you literally reach out, grab him with one hand by the chest plate, and just a crater in the ground where he lands over here. Daniel, you see the big form go up and over, slam downwards. Roll me a concentration or focus for the ice.
I can do that.
Oh, what the fuck? No.
What? Holy shit.
My God.
I'm blind
in the world.
person.
Advantage! I have advantage!
Advantage?
Yeah.
You do have
I have
advantage.
advantage. Holy
Everything
shit.
gets advantage.
I'll
at the
take less
moment.
than 33.
I was gonna say the roll was so bad that he took out the world.
Yep.
I did that last time too, with the
Alright.
freezing of the ocean.
So you're able to freeze him in at the moment. Okay. Stun is no longer on him. All right.
Should I mention? Could I say a few words? I guess.
Sure.
I guess I'm over here now.
Clay, if you're still in there, you're going to have to fight. Or
Alright.
are you a coward?
I like it. Athena, your turn.
Maybe provoking the man that's trying to kill us isn't the best idea.
Was I able to get a look at that backpack when he was flying through the air?
Well, his backpack is kind of like still down.
It is now, but he was flying through the air at a
You
point.
saw a piece of it, and there's a lot of just connecting portions that travel to up to his shoulder and the back of his neck. With a brief instance that you saw, you're able to see those things, but nothing too detailed yet because it was only a moment. But being able to see as much as you did with your perception is, you know, opposed to not seeing anything.
Okay.
What are you doing?
I know what I want to do, but I don't think it's gonna work. I'm gonna put precog on Clay to give him disadvantage.
Okay.
He's within my range now.
Yes, yes.
Yeah, he's right within my range.
Yep, just barely.
Yep. So thank you, Mop, for throwing him in my range. And then I'll put. I got nothing. Put precog on myself.
Okay.
And Phantasma.
Okay.
Jeffrey.
Okay. Cool, cool, cool. It's
Lots
now
of precogs.
Ace's turn. He doesn't want to accidentally break the ice, so he's just going to hold if he breaks the ice to then shoot. Continue. Seeing Mop and being smart is going to hold an action if he seems to keep being aggressive. We'll then attack with another exponential. Crumble is... Where is Crumble? There he is. He's going to walk up over here. As this one comes out of the ice, he's just going to...
Oh yeah, I forgot about that one.
Nope.
It's like, I'm gonna kill you now.
Yep.
Man, that Crumble guy is he's a good one. Keeps on getting the
Daniel.
extra ones.
It's your turn. hanging on his back. Bitch,
Oh,
Daniel's
damn,
like a
that was
little
gonna be-
kid just around his neck. Like,
I was gonna do a Star Wars joke.
roll me a concentration or focus, Daniel, to keep the increased strength up. The hysterical strength. Just enough.
Do I have a +4?
+4.
Yeah, with
Yeah,
+4, it's
23.
just enough. What you doing?
Okay. Can I just sort of sense him to see like what sort of like auras he's putting off, man? Like, cause I can sort of see the life force off of any living creature in a way. I can sense it at least. Like,
Yeah.
is he emitting like
Maybe
his life
second.
force, or is this something else?
Hold on just a second. You can try. Roll me a faith in this case.
Ooh. Alright. Where is my faith? It's right here.
Second Celestials.
+4. So 21.
21. Give me just a second. So, Daniel, as you focus on this, trying to reach your presence out to feel the aura, you see that the main color that comes up, kind of reminding you of what Enarugi-chi did, you see that is mainly brown, which you feel a sense of turmoil and just anguish. But you also see a lot of red, violence, anger, passion, energy, or fear, as well as a lot of blue mixed in as well, which can either be sadness, depression, a hardenedness to it, or loyalty.
Alright. I'm gonna use another inspired action here.
Okay.
Alright. I want to sort of dull down all of the negative. I'm slowly becoming Enarugi-chi at this point.
Hey, that's better than fucking Death Grip.
I want to I want to bring his life essence up. I want to help him take control of his own body again. That's basically what I'm trying to do.
Roll me a health or medicine, as well as another faith roll.
All right. Hi. So that's 23
23 again.
plus faith. Hi.
16.
You see that you're able to bring it up a little bit, but you have to stop because as you're focusing on that, you feel Mop's strength draining a bit.
Mhm.
So you stop it there.
Boost. I'm being like extra supporty today.
Phantasma, it's your turn.
All right.
Shit.
So, after being caught off guard for a few seconds, clearing his throat.
The ships that those monsters came in did not have any information.
Okay.
So I need to know what the heck is going up with the clay and everybody else right now.
I think we're just gonna point and be like, he's frozen fighting us.
And I guess that's all the information he needs.
Okay.
Let's see. How many action points did that conversation take up?
I'm gonna say 2.
All right,
Um,
perfect.
Just because there's a little bit of response. There's a little bit of length in that.
All right, I'm gonna use his movement there. Let me see.
You can also see
I have
them holding their actions.
Yep. That's within. Wait, no, that's the Phantom. God dang it.
The phantom
keep-
of the upper.
I have to memorize my
Oh my
range because the
God.
range is the one thing I keep forgetting.
Yeah, it's always
Okay,
the
perfect.
easiest thing to forget.
Okay, so I'd say that I'm gonna hold a shadow strike if Clay somehow breaks out of this ice or anything. I am going to shadow strike.
Okay. Cool. The general is going to move up, as well as Candor. They're both kind of moving up to here. Candor kind of stands. I'm gonna move this thing out of the way. Stands in front of Arya, and the general kind of looks over to Mop and Daniel and Arya and just says, "What the hell is wrong with him?" That's just gonna. He's just holding his action. If he comes within 5 feet, he's gonna try to grapple. Jeffrey, your turn.
All right. Well, seeing as my previous plan didn't work, I guess I'm just gonna move up to him and do something similar to the general, which is I'm going to hold a heavy metal bat, and that'll be it.
All right.
That's a lot of holding.
So it's a lot of holding.
Ashley,
a lot of-
your turn.
I might also hold an action just because I don't know if I want to do it yet. He is in ice.
He's in ice prone, but he's still conscious. In his very roided out state.
I don't know if I want to do it yet or not. I think it would help. I will wait till I will hold my action. Can I hold an inspired action?
No, you can't.
Like I normally
When-
do. Oh, come on, we've done
Oh,
this.
yeah, I'm thinking of.
We
I'm-
hold inspired
I'm thinking
actions
of
all the
something else.
time.
Okay, go ahead.
I'm gonna.
What are you holding?
I'm gonna hold my inspired action to do not a heavy bloodshot, but a mega bloodshot.
Okay.
In the fact that it's gonna be non-lethal, but the mega bloodshot is me launching myself as my bullet,
Turn into human
so
missile.
that so that I can hopefully get a better to hit and hit him, so that I can try to stun him if he tries to break, if he
So
successfully
you're trying
breaks
to go
out of
for
this.
more damage, or you're trying to go primarily
No,
for more to hit?
non-lethal. I'm not trying to do more damage. I'm trying to
More
be
to
able
hit.
to
Gotcha.
hit him. Yeah.
Gotcha,
Mhm.
gotcha. I'll keep that in mind. You're holding for what specifically?
If he breaks out of that ice
Gotcha.
and is aggressive towards my friend, then I'm immediately going to launch myself as a mega bloodshot in order to try to hit him and critical stun him, mega critical stun,
Drop.
so
Yeah.
that he can be stunned.
Yep.
So that
And drop dead
Oh,
is holding an action now as well.
You're too merciful.
Yep. You mean you didn't attack him either, bitch?
we're all just holding and waiting. We have a lot of things that are
Yeah,
gonna
but
happen at
she's
once
waiting.
when he-
She's waiting for him to be aggressive. I'm just like breaks out the
Oh,
ice.
no. She's,
I know, I can't. And my thing is, it might, if I fail, then I break him out of the ice, and it's a really bad idea because he's already in his worst state. So Ashley's trying to make sure her friends don't die.
however, Dust Storm just goes and attacks.
Of course.
Of course he does.
You don't give a shit.
We forgot to tell him. Oops.
I don't think he would have cared.
If he is able to break out or do anything aggressive, we all have held action
Clay
in
toughs,
this case.
toughs through most of it.
I don't.
Surprisingly.
He's prone.
Yeah.
That's not
He's
good.
at disadvantage. Technically double
Yeah.
disadvantage, that even though that doesn't exist.
Solemn, however, is going to use his turn to stealth, and then he is going to attack with a ranged ability if he breaks out of the ice. Clay's turn.
Breaks out of the
Aw, man, he's gonna
See-
break out of the ice.
Yeah.
You see, as he kind of
There's 6 of us waiting to do something if he breaks out of this ice, though, so it's fine.
he breaks out of the ice.
It's not fine. It's all gonna
Of course.
be lethal.
Going in the order of initiative.
Held action.
Initiative held action. Who's up first?
Mop?
Not me.
I didn't
No,
hold
wait,
an
Mop
action.
didn't hold anything.
Do-
Jeffrey?
I believe it. No. Oh, who? Order of initiative. The
Yeah, the general went before Jeffrey. That's true.
I'm trying to
So it's
think.
the
I'm just
general.
going through. Candor's
But it's
wasn't holding
like
action. He was
the-
protecting. General is going to go ahead and grapple him, which he actually does not manage. He gets knocked over. He
Yeah,
falls,
we figure.
he falls back to there prone.
Oh.
Jeffrey would be up next.
I said a heavy metal bat.
All right, go ahead.
But he's. Why?
Okay, 26. That
30.
that just hits.
+4.
Well, 30 hits a little bit more, but you're able to knock him down one. He's in the second down state. He needs to be hit 2 more times, or 1 more time.
Oh, don't say
Ashley.
that.
You're up.
I'm talking not heavy bloodshot, mega fucking bloodshot here, dude.
More likely to hit and try to stun.
What?
I don't know what you want me to roll.
Roll me the.
Is it 2 bloodshots together since a heavy bloodshot is 2 normal bloodshots together?
Roll
So
me.
2 heavy
Roll me a
bloodshots
single
together
heavy
without the
bloodshot for
hit.
now. Okay. 32.
But mega.
I know. You can't just say the word mega.
Because it's the upgraded heavy. Come on. You see what I'm trying to do here?
I know. But you're prioritizing to hit over damage, is what you said.
Yeah.
That's what I'm prioritizing.
Because I need to be able to hit him. I don't care about the damage. He'll go down anyway.
That's why I'm adding.
As long as I hit him.
A +6, so it goes to a 38.
And then I'm hoping to do a critical artery if I.
38 does not hit. As you launch in.
Does she also get the +4 from me?
She does not, because she's up in the building. But she's
She
launching
would
herself.
though, because she'd come into my range as she's going in. Because it's her going in.
So here's the thing, though. It's just a 32, or would you?
I put it up
add...
to I added a 6 to it, so it's went through 38 plus another 4 would be a 42.
Because I didn't get to roll anything to say what you'd add to that. So did you just want to add the 6, or did you want me to roll a concentration or focus and do a lot of other things that are inspired stuff? Because I'm not doing a bloodshot. I'm doing a different move here to make it.
Yes, to hit him harder and stun longer, is what the attempt was, from what I've heard, and that's.
I'm trying to get it to hit. That's my main thing.
And it because of the clairvoyance, it hits. That gets added on because you are literally flying towards it and within sight of the clairvoyance. It's not a shot.
Okay.
It does hit. However, I'm going to have them roll against the critical artery, but I'm also going to add a +6 onto that as well, making it a 30 for the DC. It does not affect the stun, but however, he goes down because of it, non-lethal. The last hit that needed comes from Ashley as he gets hit right through it, and Ashley hits into him, splatters, and bounces off onto the ground, and then you just feel him fall onto the ground.
He made falling noises, but you guys couldn't hear it because his mic didn't pick it up.
At the same time, every night
gone.
Poke crashes out.
Yeah, Poke died.
Okay. He is fully unconscious, and combat is over at the moment.
Perfect.
However.
I don't like it at the moment.
No.
However.
Really quickly, heartbeat sense. Where the fuck is Elias Moreau?
He is still at that base you sensed him at before.
Okay.
And I believe that lasts for an hour currently.
What, my heartbeat sense?
Yes.
It lasts for 6 hours.
6 hours.
So I'm
Gotcha.
currently, like two more hours left.
Gotcha. Okay, hold on. So as he falls down,
Wait a minute.
Ashley, Daniel, Mop, Arya, Athena can just barely. El Phantasma probably can't. But Jeffrey as well. Everybody's in the vicinity. You hear coming from it a voice just say.
Coming from what?
You hear a voice coming from an audio device on his forehead.
Oh, okay.
You hear. Very well done. We're able to take him out again. Well done. How did you like my new toys? The abominations? Wow, she's also quiet.
I fucking hate this guy, dude. Oh my fucking god.
Arya says this. I don't even care. Arya says it's like you're a fucking murderer is what you are.
I know.
I'm smashing the auto device with my bat until it's done.
Well, it's embedded into Clay's forehead, so you're going to smash
That's
that?
okay.
All
Yep.
right. Then you kill Clay.
I'd
Permanently.
stop it.
All right.
I'd stop it.
How do you stop it?
By grabbing his back.
Yeah, it's Bob. What do you mean? How do you
Yeah.
You can either roll in athletics or you can take the damage from the bat. Versus
I'll take the damage.
Okay.
No, roll in athletics. You have
roll
plus
me the bat.
I think yeah. All right.
Okay.
Nice.
Mop, you take 37
That's a good
points of
hit, too.
damage. as you put your arm in front of it and kind of cover over Clay.
What are you exactly trying to do right now?
End it. It's a skull.
And a voice thing? I don't know what it's called. This is...
You should
Audio
probably-
device.
You should probably let him, you know. It's very fun to control this body.
He's not wrong. There's nothing else in there, Mom.
There is!
Oh, there's nothing in there at all.
So I can still Strato Strike.
Mop, you can take another hit if you want to block it.
I'm gonna take the hit!
Since I'm like applying this thing, can I do anything
I'm on my
about healing Mop
phone.
as he gets
I
hit?
cannot roll my Shadow Strikes.
Every time Mop gets hit, I want to heal it back up.
Okay, you're just healing him.
Like Mercy.
In that case, I'm going to attempt to grapple Mop.
Oh, good luck.
Athletics versus Mop's athletics.
Clairvoyance is down, by the way.
Okay.
Yes, but I still have precog.
Same.
Precog would be down at this point because time has
Mom,
passed.
Nat,
But wait, he has advantage
Oh.
on athletics because of me.
Yep, he does.
Oh,
43.
that was really fucking funny.
You try to grab Mop, he doesn't move.
Just because he's been taken over by Morose, you're just going to give up on him?
No,
Yes.
but Mom, what else to do?
He's done so much for this city.
He's not dead. He's going to come back, and when he does, he'll get upgraded, and then we'll have a harder time fighting him. We need to get rid of him now.
We're not
Candor.
gonna get rid of him.
Look
the
at
way you're
him.
thinking.
He's in pain.
Guys, hold on for a second. Candor, does any of this look familiar?
A little bit. Looks like a newer version of what they put in me. I was
How did
told
you
it
get
could
out?
be removed, but not by any of us.
Not by what?
Not by any of us.
How did you get out of it?
I didn't
Whatever
get out of
the-
it. I still have it. Tink. Taps it. The thing on his jaw. And on his over by his chest. Whatever they put in his brain though, it's controlling him.
Do we currently have any
Is there a way to
scientists
turn it
from
off?
Morose Industries under custody?
I'm asking anybody.
I would know
No.
this, but I don't know. I'm pretty sure we do.
We should.
You do. The general will say,
But Mop, the entire city's in chaos right now. Anyone and everyone could have probably walked out of that by now.
how much do you want to make sure he lives? Because I do.
I want to protect everyone.
Candor, is there a way to shut off
But-
that thing that's preventing me from mentally affecting him?
I can't even see his heart either.
Short of ripping it out, I doubt it. We're not gonna kill him.
But if we keep him up for longer and he gets back up, we're not gonna have a good time trying to keep him back down again.
I'll take care of it. He's my friend. I'll take him to
I'm
Thalia.
gonna walk to the backpack area where the wiring is.
Mm-hmm. You kind of like, you have to like try to flip him over. That might be a little difficult.
And I need help. Can someone help me?
I'll flip him over.
Yeah.
Aria too.
All right, I'm inspecting these wires. What the fuck do we have to deal with?
You see that they're going
What is
to
this?
into his joints, like embedded like large screws in the back of his elbow, his shoulder, and the
Like a
base of his
spider
skull.
on him.
Kind of, more like a scorpion.
So, what I'm getting from this is that this backpack is controlling the joints, which is what's allowing him to be controlled. Is that kind of?
Possibly.
That's what we assume. That's what we don't know.
What's
but
to
we
say
know.
if we destroy this or take it out of him that he'll die anyways? What if this is what's supporting him even living right now?
It could be.
He wasn't that good of a state last time we saw him either.
Daniel, come
So
here.
when I was looking at his life force earlier, it was his life force,
You
right?
saw his life force only. Yes.
I can guarantee you right now that he's still in there.
How do you know?
I can sense it.
Well, that's something.
Yeah, and do you remember the last time we pinned him down and he said that he was willing to do this? Because I do. I remember it pretty
Why would he?
distinctly.
I remember this. It's because they have his wife and child.
Yeah. And he would do anything to protect them.
I, to be
Regardless,
honest, I haven't
if-
seen the Silver Lady in ages.
We need to contact Clarity.
If you can
What did she
contact her,
do?
I can bring it to her.
Wait a second.
We don't want him next to Clarity of all people. What?
No, I'm not saying that we bring him to her.
You're right.
She can just help us.
Just saying, half of us know who this child is from Monday.
Half of us know what?
Who this child is.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Our
unimportant
teaching
stuff.
assistant.
Anyway, we'll do this. We'll talk about this later.
Okay. I'm gonna try something.
Okay.
I'm just gonna take a wire, not breaking it. I'm just gonna bend it just a little bit. What does it do? Do I see any change in the body?
Nope.
It's open wires in his
It's
back.
more like this covered tubing of sorts.
Daniel.
He looks at you.
I need you.
He helps off him up.
Can I? I'm gonna drop my form and everything.
Okay.
Or not like. I'm gonna drop my night.
By the way, if you're about to do something, you might want to wait a bit. Ian went to go get Enarugi Chi, and he might be really helpful in this situation.
Yeah, you
Okay, we will wait. I just want to brainstorm a little bit. If I
Coming out of the shadows is solemn. We could also get Mooncalm. I'm not sure where she went though.
Wait, where's Medusa?
I don't know either. Probably wherever Mooncalling ran off to. Medusa's a bit distressed. Partially upset at you, Arya.
Arya, do you think you can help out with that?
With what?
Help protect
gathering?
or change Medusa's mind, make her calm?
I can try.
Now let's go look for her.
You
Okay.
can do this.
Good luck.
I'm coming with. I have a backup plan.
Alright. Just be
I
careful.
was
Good
actually
luck, all
hoping-
you guys.
we might need you back here in a little bit, Jeffrey.
We won't be long.
Plus,
If
we
he
still have
gets
some
up,
time to wait.
The
if
Oh,
he
wait,
gets up, I'm striking him
before-
down.
Wait, no, I don't want to do that. Never mind. Never mind.
I'm gonna heartbeat sense. Where is Ian?
Ian is a good distance away. Let's see. He'd be just inside the radius, actually, I believe. No, he'd be outside that radius. He'd be outside that 500. Okay.
Purple?
Yes.
Is it possible I can hold an inspired action?
Sure.
For when if Clay does happen to get up,
Okay.
which is I think everyone's fear right now. I basically want to use Shadow Strike, but with a Phantom Link. And by the way, I'm actually gonna destroy my Phantom Links right now.
Okay. Gotcha. All right. So as Jeffrey, Solemn, and Arya are heading off,
Good luck, everyone.
you are all gathered around the unconscious form. You still you hear a chuckle from Elias. Look at all your planning. You look like you're actual heroes for once. Daniel, you've
Can I,
come so
like-
far from where I had you.
Oh, shut up!
I'm gonna put ice over like the the speaker, so it just muffles it.
All right.
At least we're actually doing something, unlike you, who's hiding away in a fucking tower.
I don't like people listening into conversations. Hi.
Okay.
Just like the general people around me. Daniel, do you remember kind of what happened with Steadfast?
He looks down a little bit sad, and he's like, yeah,
I froze him in time, and you tried to heal him.
I was only able to do that because I could bring his own light back into him.
His light's still in him.
He's not a celestial. There's a big difference.
I'm not. You're not here. The part I need you to play is not of God bringing a celestial back into a body. I need you to be able to maximize your healing output. We need to get Enrigichi and Jeffrey here So I freeze him in time. Jeffrey and everyone else takes the implants out one at a time. We heal up the damage.
Not only that, but if they actually go get Moon Calling and Medusa, Moon Calling might be able to help too.
Yeah, I'll need as much help healing as possible. I don't
Wait a
know if
second.
I'd be able to
Ashley,
hold that.
Huh.
Medusa's freeze. Has there been a way to reverse that yet?
No. Not that we've heard of.
Nothing that I've heard of either. I've heard them. Well, that Minerva and Enarugi were talking about it and saying when are things over, seeing if there were some possibilities. They had some theories.
I don't like this idea, but if we have no other choice,
Freeze
Let
is
me
better
see
it's
something.
better than killing him.
Are there any stone enemies on the battlefield?
There are AIs that have been turned to stone.
Ah, dang it! No, like none of the
Yeah, I thought she looked
weird
at it.
creatures.
No, because she left the fight when the abominations came in.
Ah,
Bummer.
Bummer.
dang it! Never mind. I was gonna go up to the stone statue and see if I could sense a life force in it still.
We do the first
Candor,
in
Mop, and
flight.
I can carry him if you wanna go look at Draco, our first in flight. We might even meet Ian and Enarugi on the way.
Probably be a good idea. Because at the very least, if he's in stone, he can't hurt anybody, but he's not going to get hurt either. It's better than him dying.
And trying to figure out the situation might be the break we need
Yeah.
after all of this fighting. I have Elias Murrow's pinned down for the next a little over 2 hours, but after that, then we're out of luck. I won't know where he is anymore.
You guys can carry Clay. I'll make sure with my group that Elias doesn't go anywhere or send anybody too big. We're gonna start cornering him at his stupid fucking base. And
It's a good plan.
He looks at the general. We'll talk later.
I hope you actually mean talk.
Ashley.
Put your hand up.
With me, he says as he comes forward, and they all kind of look up and start. They all start moving in towards him. Meantime, as you're starting to carry the form of Clay back, you're heading back. Ian has already made some progress there. This map needs to be updated a little bit.
Glee, where's Arya, Jeffrey, and the rest of them going?
They're
You didn't really say
they're
where
looking for
where they're looking.
Moon calling, following Solemn at the moment.
Oh, because Solemn knows where they went?
Yes.
Oh, okay, cool. I thought they were just gonna investigate.
This fight. He's a feeling. You know
Did-
where they went.
Which
Did
way
Mop
off
take
in
the-
the city did they go? Did we see Arya, Jeffrey, and them go? Sorry, Poke.
South.
No worries, no worries.
Okay, and we're heading back towards the middle.
Yes.
Okay.
They went this way. You're going more this way.
Just for the sake of,
I thought we were
really
here.
hope Candor knows where he's going. Yeah,
Sorry,
we're in
my bad, my
UC.
bad.
Yeah.
They're still going southward, and you're still going to the west. But
Okay. Just for the sake of Candor knowing where the fuck he's going and not just walking randomly, I will let him know where my ping is of Elias Morose, somewhere up
Okay,
above
cool.
West End here.
alrighty,
You said it was somewhere up here.
No.
What?
here now.
Oh, okay.
He flew by this way.
Got it.
He's now very much been here the whole time.
Okay, cool. I'll let Candor know that he's on that specific block of the West End area. So Candor actually knows where he's going.
Okay. You just kind of nod.
All of that conversation was in our heads, right?
Yes, yes, it was. Mm-hmm.
So, Ian.
The Candor conversation was also in our heads.
Yes.
Ian, you arrive at the closest base, and you do find Enarugi Chi there.
Enarugi chair?
Enarugi chair. She still also
Oh,
has
here
the
comes the memes.
Okay, now, when I said get help, I think it was misinterpreted.
Got it.
I need help. You guys can deal with Clay.
Okay. So, you see that you arrive there, Anarugi-chi, you see that Thalia and a bunch of other people have moved up from this location, from the main one in our town center, and now moved up to here, a little bit closer, which is by the edge of a park. And they're kind of using this park for larger tents for a lot of injured. It seems like a lot of injured. You see that Superman is near him as well, and there's Thalia. You kind of move up to them, and you see Thalia turns to you and says, "Ian, you're back."
Hi.
He looks horrible.
Yes, that's why the pause.
Anarugi, could I speak to you for a second?
He looks at you, his eyes kind of searching for a moment before he kind of bows slightly to Thalia and then comes over to you. Yes, Ian.
I need advice.
I ask you a question. I can sense you're troubled.
The demon inside of me is demanding, to say the least.
He nods.
I guess the best way to put it would to be I'm on a clock right now. And if this clock runs out, I'd say that I would no longer be in control. Also, this clock, I think he wants me to kill people.
I see. May I? He raises a hand slightly towards your face.
Yes, of course.
You see as he places his thumb on your chin and his middle finger on your forehead, with his index and ring finger just above your brow, with the pinky on your cheek under your right eye. You feel him breathe in for probably straight for about a good 25 seconds.
Damn.
Before he just breathes outwards, and as he does, you feel your whole body shudder. And you just hear a release from your mouth involuntarily as everything starts to burn. No pain. You see the room in the world go dark around you. As you see behind him a Scourger demon looming over, and you feel yourself feel very small and young again. No demon around you, and you're in this dark plane of existence. And you hear a voice that echoes out and comes from nowhere, from Anarugi's voice. There's barely any of you left. In your other hand, just your heart. And it like ripples outwards. And you see the demon behind him kind of cringe backwards. And your mind. And like a sonic blast comes out from your head, and the demon kind of rise back again. But it's not for nothing. You see he takes his hand off of you, and he puts his hands up. And you see there's like a scale that comes in that you're standing on one side, and the demon is on the other. But despite the demon being larger and heavier, you notice the scales are balanced. He's keeping you alive. Because every time you use your power, that's naturally from you or from him. The human form, the cells kill themselves.
Oh.
His body, this body that was yours, is unusable. In theory, I could take your body, your soul, and put it in another. But I have no body to do so.
You scare me with how cool you are sometimes, I'm sorry.
You see, you get a smile out of him, but then it turns into a kind of a sad smile. And you see he puts his hands, and you felt that your eyes were open, but he does an action that makes you have to close your eyes. and you feel them open again like they had been closed the whole time and you're back in the real world. And you hear him turn back to Thalia. Miss Thalia, do we have an idea where Silver Lady is? She is down on the south border of Osicha, possibly being controlled by Elias. I see. Do we have a force that can go after her? Possibly, but most are injured right now. It's mostly only your group, one other, and, you know, the rest of them. One's with him.
Yeah,
Ian, she could build you a body.
what do you mean?
She's been partnered with Morose Industries for a very long time. Half of her body is made out of robotics. She can control that. And right now she's been taken over. But she knows just about as much as Elias does, I believe. She could.
Ian's eyes goes wide.
But she is under control. She is lost, Ian. You are not quite yet. It might take some time. Time I don't know if we have. But I believe your friends would want you to live. We can hold off Elias for a time. If you can bring her back. So we can bring you back. He puts a
Ian
hand on your
takes-
heart. It beats strong. But for how long? I cannot say.
Ian takes a good second to think. And then he says, Thalia,
Yes.
who's
Ian?
able-bodied and ready to go right now?
Not many. We have one group. Wired, World Angel, Kick Dance, Pacifist, and Roman Storm. Red Witch, Emerald Skies, Mister, Mira, Orbit, and Ascended, and that's it. Everyone else is injured.
Purple.
Yes.
Sorry, one thing that I think would be noteworthy, I'm pretty sure we're still dealing with clay issues right now. But when they started heading back, Athena would have, radioed in and said that they were bringing him that way.
Gotcha.
So I don't know if that
We
happens
gave
during
him
this
the
or not.
People are aware.
Yeah.
Conversation device.
Okay.
All right. Ian is going to say, all right.
Don't forget
So
you got
my-
me, man. He starts cutting you off. As you were about to open your mouth, he wait. You know he waited.
He's just going to look at me over at Soups. He's going to be like, all right, you're coming with me. Here's what we're going to do. Oh, shit. I hit something. In the-
He knocks over something in the compound.
That wasn't me. I'm gonna take a group and we're gonna go find Silver Lady, send someone to go find my friends, and tell them to meet me
They
there.
just radioed in. They're going to be here in a moment.
All right, send them my way, but we're gonna be the first responders. We're going to save Silver Lady.
Understood.
Again, thank you, Inaruki. You've given me a new light.
Of course. Keep that heart beating.
Will do.
Takes his hand off your heart and stands up. And you see that you wait maybe like 10 more minutes only. That the party would get back. But before that, Jeffrey, Arya, and Solemn. You see Solemn is kind of naturally stealthily walking through the streets. Whether you're staying stealthy behind him or not.
Climp, clomp, climp, clomp, climp, clomp.
So she's
climp.
skipping along the road next to him. Yes, Solemn, you're on your own for stuff.
You hear a kind of a soft weeping of a child
no.
And you see that you come around, Solemn peeks around a corner, then motions for you to come up, but cautiously. And you see that sitting in the park down here, like on the edge of it, is Mooncalling is just holding a softly sobbing Medusa, just kind of rocking her back and forth, who's looking in your direction slightly as you're peering around the corner.
I am gonna step forward, but I'm gonna look to Mooncalling instead of Medusa. She's just gonna slowly walk up. Hi.
You see the sobbing stop. And you see the covered face of Medusa looks at you. And you just see there's like a snarl that comes from her. And she turns away from
I
you.
figured that much.
Is the kid stable?
Medusa kind of gives you a glare. She'll be alright.
She's gonna do like those little bows. She's like, I'm sorry I made you upset.
No response. She's upset, Arya, because she thinks that in the middle of the fight you abandoned her.
Yeah, that makes sense.
She got very scared.
But
I've been trying to tell her that Arya has many friends. 'Cause Arya is very nice, isn't that right? Kind of just slightly sobbing. And you hear her mutter something neither of you catch. And then Mooncalling kind of a saddened look come across her face in response to it.
I'm not gonna ask. I'm just gonna respect the privacy for right now. So she's gonna walk up a bit. At least more like she's gonna be like, since I did kind of leave you. I'm sorry. There's like so many people, and I'll let you scratch me just once.
She doesn't look at you, no reply. Mooncalling gets to her feet, still holding Medusa. Looks to Solemn. What is it? You're needed. We're heading back to the base, I'm assuming.
Yeah, we are. We're gonna reconvene. And I think they wanted you specifically, he points to Mooncalling, because we have Clay in custody, and he's gonna need some help if he wants to be, finger quotes, saved.
Understood. Let us go then. And then she follows you back as you begin kind of a faster walk back that way. Okay. So, as you all arrive back at the place, Arya and Jeffrey being a little bit after, but everybody does convene. You do find Ian and Anarugi and a group of different people. You see that Shimmer Glimmer has also come by with Harmonic. Shimmer is currently being very close to Thalia, hugging her, and not just kind of in a spot. Thalia seems a little bit annoyed, but okay with it at the moment.
We're all together now?
You're all together, yes.
Can I hug Ian? With the most worried expression because he looks terrible. Ashley's gonna step up to Ian.
Hi.
Are you okay?
To put it bluntly, no.
Okay.
We got a mission.
Just don't. And she'll give him a hug.
Listen, I got it checked, okay?
What's the mission?
We gotta go grab Silver Lady.
Well, okay. Reason?
She gets out of the hug and looks at you like, yeah, what?
I need her to do something for me.
Do you need me to explain, Ian?
Yeah, you could probably explain it better than I could, if you would.
You see, as he does the motion that he did to show other people auras within inside him, and you see that for Ian, barely any color comes out.
What does that mean?
The demon's taking over?
While his demon is taking over, it's the only thing keeping him alive. His body, his natural body, the cells are slowly killing themselves. And because of it,
cancer?
the demon has
No,
to
it's
take
much
over.
worse.
It's demon cancer.
No.
Is the demon doing this?
No, the demon is
Okay,
saving him.
I can explain this part.
It's from your
okay? Thank you.
childhood.
Yeah, you wouldn't know that.
You
Yes,
would
I
not
would.
know that.
Yes, I would.
No.
Season 1.
No one knows that.
Episode 12 or 13, I did a searching thought on the scientist that performed the experiments on Ian.
That has no.
Yes,
that,
it did.
That wouldn't.
I knew about this.
Don't believe so. I don't think that came up.
Because they said he was deathly sick, and that they did this.
Yeah, deadly
Sick is something a lot different.
But he was a kid when this happened, so that's literally
That's
all I
all she's
know.
saying.
It's
That's
not
fair.
much.
It's from your childhood,
Okay.
sure. That is fair. That part.
It's not.
Alright.
I don't. She doesn't know everything. She just knows that he was sick before the robotic crap happened.
All right, that's fair.
She
So
doesn't know
Daniel's
the
gonna
details.
pipe up and say, "You're sick again."
Mostly, I had a power. It's what do they call those things, like anti-powers or whatever? Pretty much my power was to decay my cells at a rapid rate.
Oh my god, that's
You still
horrible.
had that?
Yeah, so you know how Ashley's hair is like perfect even though she died?
Right.
Oh yeah.
I
so
thought things changed when we went into hell.
yeah, well that's what I thought too until now.
That is human form again.
Now that I have a human form, I'm questioning if I want to keep it.
He inherited his powers
sorry,
once he gave
what?
up his robotics, keeping him from degrading.
Yeah, and now I'm questioning if being a human was a good idea in the first place.
Daniel's gonna pull you into a hug.
You want to. And the Silver Lady can make him.
Not quite. I can help him. Possibly with the help of Daniel. Maybe Minerva as well. As Minerva and I were talking. That theoretically, we could transfer someone's soul to another body. Or a possible vessel.
But.
But we need a body. The
Wait.
Silver Lady is the only one that's smart enough to be able to do so.
So we can
What
put
happens to
another
the
human body?
Possibly
No.
robotic for him.
And what will happen to the body that's get left behind?
Hopefully
I mean,
it
it'll
will
probably
die.
kill itself.
Hopefully the
Either
demon will
that
be
or the
gone.
demon will be released.
Probably both.
The demon doesn't go along with him, though. They're two different things, right?
Yes, his soul is separate, while the bodies are no longer.
Okay.
We need to save her, if he wants to live.
How
You're saying
risky
this
is this? Sorry, Mom.
How? So you're saying the Silver Lady knows about Moreau's tech?
She is what? This is Thalia speaking. She says.
It's very obviously.
Sorry,
Thalia.
Yeah, that was very obvious.
There's a lot of voices, it's fair.
Wow, Hanarugi, your voice got real weird.
Yes. Don't worry about it. Anyway, she has been working with Moreau's for a very long time, most of her professional career, And mainly because they very quickly found out that she had some medical problems, and she was given tech to be able to control. Not only mentally, she is a technopath, but she's also extremely intelligent. She probably knows the most about what would work with making Ian a permanent cyborg body that would encapture a soul.
Wait,
I don't want to
wait.
judge someone just because of their relationship with Morose, but can we trust her?
We believe that she is, unless she is fully outright betrayed all of us, she's not working for Morose willingly anymore, now that she knows what they are.
Then
What if we're going about
this the wrong way? How?
What if instead of taking Ian out of the body, we take the power that's causing this out of the body?
And how do you suppose we
I
transfer
think
the
it's pretty
entire
bound to my soul at this point.
Purple, question.
Stayed with him through hell like how my hair stayed with me. I don't think it's something we can separate.
For someone who's lived in hell for a long time, would I have known like how the whole separation from like the powers?
Roll me a demonic.
And one other thing we saw with ourselves, that even the Blue Cape kept his power wherever he ended up going off to.
24.
There are powers that just stay with us.
So, El Phantasma, you know that the majority of people, when they come in, have their powers extracted from the souls that come in, because they are not fully bonded to one person.
Yeah,
or
that
another.
much I know.
However, they get unbound and re-put into that item. However, there are some powers, very rare, that are soul-bound. And if to remove the power would be to destroy the soul.
Gotcha.
And
Okay, great. So
not doing any of that, but just to finish Ashley's statement, I'd rather not make more risks than we need to here, Athena.
Then El Phantasma
No,
says,
I completely agree with you. I was just trying to think about it a different way. If it's possible to get the power out of him without
If I
having to
may,
rip his soul from his body.
It is impossible. I know that for a fact, because in hell, there are those rare cases where a power was not able to be, como se dice, extracted from the soul. And in order to get rid of... They've tried getting rid of the powers, but it ended up just destroying the soul entirely.
you learned this from Thomas, by the way.
You don't
That is, that is what I learned. I'm not saying his name.
Thank you.
Cool, because Athena would
Fucking
immediately shove that out the window of trustworthiness.
3 things. Ian,
hi.
just want to mention, it was not a bad thing that you became human. You, before, you didn't really know how to control your emotions, right? You didn't know how they worked.
Yeah, but that was mostly from lack of memory.
Yes, but you
Will
weren't
you
human.
still be you?
I'll be 100% me.
This time
Well-
we can do it right if you become another robot.
I was gonna say, if it happens, it's happening on my terms and my terms only.
Second thing, I suggest we can also save Clay if we can get Silver Lady, which is a given. Third thing, I suggest a side mission. I want to find Clay's daughter and wife, and possibly figure out if Silver Lady has being blackmailed by Morose. Those 2 things are important if we want them on our side.
Well,
Out
you
of
can-
player question, isn't Silver Lady?
Mop doesn't know that, but Thalia is
I don't know
is
Silver
about to say.
Yeah, none of us know that.
Thalia is about to say. Well, one of those missions can get condensed because Silver Lady is Clay's wife.
She is?
They've kind of kept it
Oh
under.
my god,
there's-
that's just sorry!
What?
There's nothing official, and they haven't had a wedding or anything, but they consider
But they have a
themselves
kid.
I'm not.
But
I
I
mean-
am
the kid.
under the circumstances. I will tell you, but I was told not to say to anybody else, so keep this to yourself. Silver Lady was unable to have children of her own, so making a deal with Moreau's Industries, I assume, at this point, they were able to grow a child with both the DNA. Because of her condition and the metal parts inside of her, she was unable to have produce a child.
Oh,
Makes sense.
And we kept that under wraps because we assumed a lot of people would look at it as unethical.
it's
I don't think so, but
It was,
odd.
makes
So
things
they-
very complicated.
They might still have the kid though.
Possibly.
All right, let's go get Silver Lady because we need her anyways. This might be our best bet.
Can I add one
do
more
we-
do
thing?
you have a picture of the child so we know
Yes,
what she
ma'am.
looks like?
After this war, I think we should have a fun buddy fight between you guys and me. Well, not me, but you get it what I mean.
I don't know why you're thinking about this at a time like this, but okay.
My mind's just going. Okay.
What do you expect? It's Ian.
She's gonna kiss
Does
you.
he ever slow down?
No, it's kind of my thing to always be fast.
So, as you gear up to go after Silver Lady, her location, we'll end session there.
Whew.
Dude, I
I
need to go
feel
like
so guilty.
decompress, dude.
I think you guys did
Holy
fucking
crap.
great. That was a
I
really good
need
session.
more.
My thing is, so what I like about these battles and what you've made interesting is that it's not just, oh, we have to kill things. It's we have to figure out the puzzle in order to make sure that this other person
mean,
doesn't die,
we-
so that we can figure out how to save this other
We
person.
could just kill
No,
this.
El Phantasma. Bad El Phantasma.
What about all
Hey,
those
you
cool
can always take
interactions
Jeffrey's
Drake
route
had
and
with-
just smack him in the head.
I am the opposite of
Jeffrey was
Monday.
angry. Jeffrey was angry.
Jeffrey's a little different than El Phantasma though, because El Phantasma wants to kill. Jeffrey just wants to hit.
Oh, Jeffrey would have absolutely crushed that skull.
Yeah, for sure.
100%.
I know that.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Ain't gonna let that fucking happen.
Anyway, guys, sorry for a little bit of a break in the middle from the stream crash, but thank you so much for watching it live as well. We'll see you next time for hopefully 1 or 2 more.
Woo!
Woo! 2 months of battle!
Did we level up?
My heart.
Yeah, you did. Bye.